All right, we have our new producer. All right.
Producer.
And what's funny is you don't even see.
That's perfect producer. Look at all this over there.
We can mostly see our friend. Mostly in there.
Yeah, he's good. He's
Squeeze
good.
I can slide.
You're
Can you
good.
hear?
Did we check the microphone levels? Are they playing? Are we good?
Like 1, 2.
We sound good, producer?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
You weren't supposed to talk.
That's it.
Right.
You were out. That was
Just hand signals.
Man, that was like a Looney Tunes Daffy Duck Bugs Bunny trap right there. I can't believe he fell for that. Anyway, we are the Initiative Syndicate. It is Wednesday. We are going to be continuing a game in Ravnica. And today, because I've been learning some new things and some techniques, and I always like trying some new stuff to see how it goes, this would be the part where I normally give the recap. I'm not doing that today. I want you guys to tell me what happened last session. And go.
Intellect devours crawl out of the heads of the weird giant squid in the air. No one around. Yeah, I didn't take it.
Illusion
Yeah.
spell.
Skriz is pissed off because Rocky stole his kills with Madame Madri and the little shit basket that is known as. I forgot what it was, but it was stole his kills.
And Rocky's just feeling really, really good that he can help his friend have a little bit of closure by taking care of this stuff because it looked like he was really struggling. So he was glad that he was able to be there for his
And
friend.
40 some episodes in, Skriz finally sung his first song. And Skriz has another song for tonight. Spoilers.
Was that it? Is that all, everything that happened?
Close enough.
That you guys remember?
Vampire.
We had a
Nope,
fight.
nothing else happened. Dead. Illusion spell. Jace.
We did a little quantum leap.
Boom boom.
Yes.
We did. We
Yeah,
did.
we
collected
died.
all the
Might have
info.
died.
We got
but-
wiped from existence.
Who died?
We all
We
did,
died
yeah.
briefly.
We supposedly died.
Allegedly. Time
Allegedly.
got reversed, so technically it never happened.
Fine.
It only happens.
Depends on how you look at it. That was like, it's
Some
very
of us are
reminiscent
used to
of
die, so
that.
they're like, well, it's not something
Ain't nothing
new.
new. I've already died twice. I'm surprised someone didn't say, does this happen to you every time you die, Edelman?
Huh. Interesting. Your guys' recap was interesting.
All right.
Well, I
You
remember-
guys basically got all the stuff in a weird order.
The last thing I remember happening is Jace had the.
What if you
pendant
haven't
and-
seen the past episode? You know, roughly.
You actually know nothing. They're like, we died, maybe, kinda, but they reversed it. People at home are going, what happened?
We're 2-0-1.
See, that'll just make you have to go back and listen to the last episode.
Yeah.
We killed Sadek.
We've
already been over that.
We played him. He's not totally dead.
He's only
just-
partially
He's
dead.
just quasi
He,
dead.
he expended one of his lives.
He's
I didn't
just
say he was
semi-dead.
permanently dead. I didn't say he was permanently dead.
His cat.
Yeah,
he's
just
not
like
alive.
Victor's not dead either.
Really? I wouldn't have anything to know about that.
What is it?
And then Jace had like the pendant and he was doing the thing, and we're not sure if he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and all
that's
the-
it. Jay
he told all
stole
the
our
crowd stuff.
pendant and took over what we should be doing.
And he's King Dingaling now.
He's
This was
Action.
enlightening. This is cool. I'm gonna start doing this. I think before we actually make the cameras go live. It was good. No,
Sounds
seriously,
like the
that
players.
was not being sarcastic. This helps me a lot. It gives me a new tool. It lets me know what stuck out to you guys, what was important, what you guys thought was neat or interesting, and then anything you guys left out, I'll go. They probably didn't like that, so we won't do any more of that. Okay. So yes, basically you guys finished up your battle with Sadek. The maze has pretty much been completed, and you have now the pendant was in Jace's hands as during the conflict, and he crossed the finish line. When we last left, a multitude of colored lights were beaming into him. His eyes were shining out various different colors. And we kind of basically ended there. Right?
What are you laughing about? Did I miss something?
It's the rapper. I keep trying.
ASMR.
Everyone's just listening to him like,
Get a
fucking bowl. Okay. So, you guys look over at Jace, and you see basically this multitude of lights and energy pulsating out of him, out of his eyes, out of his body. Basically, it's shooting up into the air like a beacon of rainbow-colored lights, just a multitude of lights. as apparently all of the ley line energy is being drawn into him. For a moment, you feel like you hear a voice talking over top of the stir of humming and vibrating that's coming from Jace as he is exuding this energy. After a few moments, the lights beams sort of die down, and Jace sort of falls to the ground looking exhausted. He's kind of laying there on all fours, kind of trying to catch his breath. And you guys have seen him a few times, and you've never seen him look like this. What would you like to do?
Well, it's pretty rough
Oh my god,
for us carrying you like that. I'd be wore out too.
I am out of spell slots. I have 0 spell slots left.
So that's the first thing you see. You see Jace go down. You're like, I'm out of spell.
I'm out of spell slots, guys. I'm useless.
I heal him.
Oh, horse shit, you do. 47 episodes in, we finally throw a heal spell out.
You're a healer?
4th level cure wound.
Yeah. It would be like 4th level healer.
You son of a bitch! You're not gonna throw that out.
You left me down in that well.
You're not crying to my dad. And you're
God saved you.
You're thankful for my dad. Jace,
How y'all doing?
are you gonna be okay? Can we have the pendant back that we earned so damn hard to get?
You look down at the pendant, which is now laying on the ground, and it seems to have none of the energies in it anymore.
I want to pick it up.
You're able to pick it up just fine.
Oh, gotta do all 10 intelligence again.
I'm gonna scream out, the bathroom! No?
Sure.
No? Rocky?
Uh,
You backing me up on this?
Skriz is what did you wish for, Jace? What happened? What did you do
He's
with
still
the power?
continuing to just sort of pant and catch his breath. He seems ragged and unable to kind of collect himself.
Does anything feel different?
Chandra comes over. Her flaming hair is now back to its normal, just red colors. The flames they kind of drop her hair down into on her shoulders. She pulls back up her steam goggles. You guys can now get like a better look of her armor. She's wearing like this shiny copper armor. It almost looks like a very thin plate mail type with like a chain piece, like a chain skirt. That's also the same metallic copper color. She's wearing gauntlets that actually look like they might have been designed by the Izzet.
Oh my god.
What's up?
Can I use my last detect good and evil or divine sense to do it to Jace to see where his heart lies in his alignment?
What does it let you know?
Lets me know good and evil, celestial fiend, some other shit. Basically, I'm trying to discern if he is evil. Since he's just expended all this power.
As long as the music is kicking in.
Uh-oh.
You sense a presence about him that is not him, but like coming from him.
Does it feel like the presence I felt for Sadet?
No,
I
it
think
doesn't feel good or evil. It's just there. It almost feels celestial.
I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna open his earlobes since he's like still down the hunger. I'm like, anybody in there? It's like so I'm looking for them little brain things. Son of a bitch is about to come out.
So as you're like kind of poking him, he lifts his head up, and you see that his eyes are completely whited out, where normally there's sort of like this light blue when he's using his powers.
I'm gonna like Skriz is gonna like jump back and like do a little roll back, just like I knew it.
He begins to levitate off of the ground, and you hear a voice come from him that is not him.
It says levitation, Holmes. It's Jack Black's voice.
Yes, it's Jack Black's voice. The voice sounds like it's speaking in a language that is not a language any of you are familiar with.
Even on the other planes that I might have visited when I was
Even
experimenting.
on the other
Right.
planes. It sort of slowly calms down, and then it almost looks like it's now switching languages as it's trying languages to see if maybe one of them will come through into a language that you understand. You start hearing dialects that you recognize, but not languages that you know, until eventually it comes through in an audible sound that you all can hear.
Jason's like one of those fake sign languages you see on TV. He's like,
Yeah.
Throw baseball signs.
yeah, throw baseball signs or whatever, like, and everybody's like, oh, okay. But the deaf people are like,
The maze has been completed.
by us.
Who are you?
I am Azor.
Do it. I do it as soon as he's done that.
What's an Azor?
I am the founder of the Azorius Guild,
It's that big
one of
space
the
guy.
original Paruns.
Well, I'm good. I'm Rocky. Good to meet you, Rocky. B. Brindlehide. We're the Grave Train. We completed your little maze.
Congratulations.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. So what did Jace wish for there?
It's not so much a wish as it is a gift.
I'm assuming I've never gotten a bad gift, so I'm assuming it's a good thing.
I guess it depends on your perspective.
You never got a bad gift?
They were thoughtful.
The purpose of the maze was to reinstate the powers of the Guild Pact, should the Guild Pact be rendered destroyed or null and void. I assume completion of the maze and the resurrection of my spirit.
Are you back for good now?
Only temporary. More, I decree. There were two options in completing the maze. Restore the Guild Pact,
No more shitty cowboy
or
voice.
the final judgment. The supreme judgment. And that's where all the guilds are wiped out.
Which one did he pick?
He chose to reinstate the Guild Pact. But I sense that there is much conflict within this world.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong.
So what's that do for the guild?
The guildless have never mattered as much as those in the guilds. Yet they matter the most.
That's correct. It's horseshit that they have no voice.
That's why I hope to correct it now. The guilds will function in a way that the Guild Pact states. And the guildless will have more say in what goes on in the world, assuming that the Guild Pact decrees it.
So you think this that's a good thing when you see more people go from the guilds to the guildless if they have more say and try to force the guildless to more their way.
Well, the Guild Pact is no longer a document. The Guild Pact is now a being. And it is this being that I possess. His word is law.
So whatever he says goes.
Basically, yes.
So he can just say shit willy nilly.
Yes.
So he can just say all goblins have to die and they die.
It doesn't work quite like that.
Okay, good. I was
It's
worried.
for creating laws. Laws only, the laws of Ravnica. In his heart, I sense that he has no affiliations or ties to any of the guilds, yet he is powerful enough to protect the gift that's inside of him.
Now let me ask you this. So if we're sitting around, we're playing a card game, and he tends to be losing, could he just make a rule in existence that means that he's winning the card game? Because
That'd be
could he
bullshit.
swindle us out of that?
I would like to think that he would use the decrees of the Guild Pact in more important ways.
Well, you gotta wonder.
The minor laws will still be enforced by the Azorius, assuming that he reinstates power to the guilds. Only this time I have given the suggestion that House Demir is no longer a secret,
Good call.
since they were the cause of a lot of the problems.
We all glance at Liz.
I sense a lot of hesitation within this being He does not want this responsibility, nor did he ask for it, but he was the one that crossed the line. Better than the alternative, I suppose.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. Did you know that we went back in time and died and came back and had to fix it?
No.
Yeah, he originally won. That's that guy. Yep. Not no more.
I sense a greater plot at stake.
Why you?
I suggest that perhaps you deal with those who are responsible for all of this chaos.
Everyone formally affiliated with House Demir?
I don't think all of them.
So you're suggesting we take out Sadek for real, for good, for real?
If he is indeed the one who masterminded all of this, yes.
Well, I thought we already did that.
Yeah.
You should
much would we
probably
know?
make sure that he's dead.
Vampires are tricky.
What?
What about that little brain tentacle octopus guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that
knew what the
night.
hell those were?
No, they are not native to this land.
Wonder if they have anything behind this.
Do they hate goblins?
I don't really know much about
I
them.
hope not.
Seem to hate everything.
So if we didn't just kill him by killing him, how do we kill him? Do you know?
No, I'm not really familiar with that type of vampire.
All right.
And nothing below a 14 roll.
All right. Well, anyone else got any questions?
Yes. Let's go. So Jace is the boss now.
He is the living guild pact.
Is there like a vice guild pack?
That's up to him to decree. Or the Azorius Senate.
Fucking make these?
Good dollar store. So what if he ends up dying?
Like my baby.
Then the power will find someone else worthy.
So it won't kind of self implode like it did last time?
No.
Like you say, what?
No, this was a the backup plan is the final.
So after this plan fails, like everybody ceases to exist.
No. At that point you would all be on your own.
Yeah, fuck everybody, right?
The guild pact will find a new host.
Host?
Yes.
You have a parasite or something?
In a manner of speaking. More like an enchantment.
Is it with venom?
Oh, Jesus.
The worst already brought out in him.
Because it's venom.
Kill him. Yeah. What he carries it around in his canteen. Everybody he offers a drink that they deny. It's like, damn it.
First decree of the Living Guild Pact is to reinstate the normal jobs, proficiencies, skills, labors, and otherwise duties of the guilds prior, including reinstating House Demir as a public, known about entity.
Yeah, loser. You can't hide anymore.
I'm not even part of the mirror.
Second decree
Yes, you are.
of the Living Guild Pact.
Golgari now.
Those who supported Sadek in his opposition are outlaws.
Good.
Yeah, dick.
Good start.
What?
I don't even know. I'm just pointing at people. And goblins are second in command. Is that what you're going for? No. Thanks, Jez.
His levitation state begins to fade away and he lands back on his feet. He looks like he just ran a marathon. He is sweaty in the face. He's very pale. He's kind of scratching his head and he's like, I have no idea what I just got myself into.
Yeah, you stole our beacon.
I wasn't trying to steal it. I was trying to help.
Well, you sure did a good job of that. That wasn't sarcasm.
Well, you said you didn't have much of a purpose before here. Well, you do now.
I have other duties, though. I can't be burdened with this.
Well, it looks like.
I have bigger things to worry about than just this one world.
And what is that?
Other worlds.
Well, I guess you're stuck in this world.
Oh, I am not stuck in this world.
Bye. Leave then.
I can.
Can you?
can.
Maybe don't piss off the guy who.
No, I just want to say, can you leave?
Squid is an outlaw.
Hey, don't
Yeah.
piss off God.
Yet.
You say you can, but you have the duty to this world.
Nowhere in there does it say I have to stay. Just that I have to make the laws.
How would we get a hold of you if we maybe found a law that needed to be made?
Guess you won't.
Hmm.
I mean, I do like this world. I'll be here from time to time, but if I'm called away to another thing, I have to go.
So, are you going to designate somebody to rule in your stead, like a council?
Well, you guys can't declare the laws. I mean,
I didn't say declare laws.
aren't you guys already basically deputized?
Who?
All of you.
Nah, I'm just tag along.
Deputized. Oh, we got deputized. I didn't even know about it. I mean,
Yeah, we've been working for the man for like 50 episodes.
Yeah,
did we get a badge?
pretty much.
Well, we got a paycheck.
Nobody even told me about this.
I thought you were there.
By decree of the
I
Living
might
Guild
have been
Pact,
there.
the Gravy Train are deputized agents of the Living Guild Pact.
I'm gonna pull out my sending stone. Honey, you're never gonna believe it.
And I'm gonna find my badge that it was given. I was like,
When I'm not around, I need you guys to help. You guys have already been doing a pretty good job at it.
We have.
You've met these guys, right?
I have.
I'm just saying.
Niv Mizzet seemed to have a lot of faith in you.
He's kind of weird.
Well, I mean,
He's a
we
dragon.
did complete the maze.
Yeah,
So.
no one else completed the maze.
But they were trying to screw us over. They were waiting for us to do it. We were a piece of guinea pigs.
Well, we overcame them too.
Guess I
We
can't
did.
say anything because I picked you
We're
guys
just
too.
basically
So
overfed guinea pigs. And I didn't even know we were deputized. Nobody gave me a badge.
You got a crown.
Yeah, that was completely different. I want a badge and a crown and a magical codpiece, which I have 2 and 3.
Yeah, I mean 50% is pretty
While
good.
he's arguing with them, I'm
50.
gonna pick out a piece of lint from my pocket, do minor illusion, and make a badge.
I thought about doing the same thing.
Well,
What does your badge look like?
you know, typical, you know, NYPD on it.
What's
detective-
the NYPD?
I don't know.
Means I will knock your punk.
But it says Detective Skriz, and I'll just hand it to him.
You held this for me the whole damn time?
I was getting it polished.
Yes. Skriz gonna put him on like Detective Skriz. You're all under arrest.
I know that you all have loyalties to your guilds,
No,
And
we
I-
really.
and I assume that you will still have responsibilities within those guilds from time to time.
I've had 2 guilds in the past year. I'm not
Hey, me
away
too.
from going to a third
What was I saying?
or guildless. I don't
Yeah.
care.
But you also are now going to have responsibilities to the city of
Switching names
Ravnica.
like that.
Huh?
You're also going to have responsibilities to the city of Ravnica now.
What badge? Usually just grab and drop the responsibilities. I don't think
Just not
so.
there. It was only illusion.
I think Niv Mizzet trusted you because you did encompass so many different sides of Ravnica.
I think he trusted us because there was nobody else to trust.
that's pretty much why I trusted you guys.
You were a fool.
Just depends on how you look at it.
You got rid of the deck.
And you have many pockets, so
Well-
it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Win-win for me.
I mean, apparently Sdeck's not dead, so we didn't really get rid
so
of
and
him.
we still have Ichabod to take care of.
Tauros.
That dude right there.
I mean, everyone who filed Sdeck's now considered outlaws, so that whole kind of group.
So, you know, Rocky killed my Madame Majori, so I'm gonna go kill his dad as payback. Steal my kill, I steal your kill.
I was just trying to help you out.
No, that's all right.
We gotta plan a funeral for that one guy. The one guy that was in the. He went with you. He never came back. Said he
Oh, I
died.
remember now.
No, he wanted. That's the way he wanted to go.
Like Sparky or something.
Don't bring Sparky's name in vain. Sparky, that's the way he wanted to go. He wanted Ichabod Squish and wanted that. He wanted to be a test subject. He's volunteered for it. And we don't have to do a funeral. It's expensive. It's bad enough we have to change a sign to our bar.
What?
What?
I mean, the sign looks pretty good. I made most of it myself.
Yeah,
I was thinking though maybe we should.
we were
call
gonna highlight it. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Highlight
it needs a fresh coat of paint.
Yes.
I was thinking
and
like
wood.
maybe we add a
And your
little bit
name.
and say like Rocky and Friends, Badass Barry.
See, that's where you
Mario.
got it wrong. We're not friends.
Rocky.
What?
Just Rockies then is fine. You guys are divorced.
Oh yeah, we're divorced. Yeah,
Still friends.
we're friendly divorce. Divorce day.
I got the miles. He got the house.
We had a fucking house.
The bar.
I'm learning so much today.
Yeah, tell us about you.
Pretty
No,
boring.
Daddy
Rocky,
issues.
Rocky, you forgot. You took a hard hit in the
I like how
hood,
Jason's just
and we
standing there.
renamed the bar. You wanted to rename it.
That didn't sound like me.
It does.
What was my idea
He's
to
probably
rename
taking a
it?
nap. He's
You were
just
going to
wiped
name
out.
it.
Bobby's.
Yeah, Bobby's.
Bobby.
Way better than Rocky.
Sounds a lot like Rockies. We should probably just keep it.
Oh,
Okay.
Rockies, that's dirty. Could mean rocks.
No, not with the spelling.
How do you spell your name?
RHOKKE.
Never seen a cow.
Just one of you?
Just one E.
Money.
Rocky?
Rocky.
No wonder your dad hates you.
That's one.
I mean,
He's
technically,
the one
didn't his dad
alive.
name him? So,
Huh?
I mean, if it's his name, didn't his dad name him?
My folks named me, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So Rocky temporarily. We'll stick with that. Let's hoping to lay those two goblins off. They have to change the signs. So anyway, Jace,
Oh, I forgot.
you're welcome at our bar Rockies anytime you want to.
I don't really drink, but thanks. Yeah, I might stop by.
Yeah.
You guys have food?
Nobody really drinks there.
We're working on getting food.
Got it.
We got plenty
We
of
got,
drink.
we got water too.
Water.
The big sign that says Rockies. So if you, that's how you know.
Well, they're supposed to be fixing the Chamber of the Guild Pact. I guess I should probably hang out there. You know,
Probably should hang out for a little bit, don't you think?
I'm not leaving right now.
So as our new boss, what do you decree as our first orders as we're your deputies?
For
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Kill his dad.
Then go do that.
I say we take out Ichabod and Rocky. Or
And
Torno.
Rocky. Yes.
Sorry, that was a mistake.
You guys have made a lot of enemies from the sounds of it. I was just kind of sitting back here listening.
Frenemies.
For enemies. Who is
Yeah,
Ichabod?
They used to be friends. Now they're enemies.
Who is Ichabod?
That's the son.
Backstabbing bitch.
He's
What
the-
is that?
Well, why is he your enemy? I'm just curious.
Because he stole my transportation idea.
Pretty sure
He
he's
used
also
it for
working
that.
with Sadek.
Yes, I think he works for Seduct.
Oh,
And he's got a lazy eye.
well, that's not very nice.
Well,
And
that-
he made
that's a little
machines that
shallow.
squished old Sparky.
Yep.
Who's Sparky?
What did
Who was Sparky?
what'd your dad do?
Well, he. Well, what didn't he do? He
Not only did he give him his genetics, but he burned.
killed my son, killed my.
Oh
uncle.
shit, he killed your son?
We've been over this a little bit.
Have we?
Yep,
I didn't know this.
I didn't
I
either.
didn't know he was psycho.
you're new.
Holy shit, what did he do to your son?
He-
Not the one I met at the fair, right?
No, he's still alive. My
Oh
oldest
good, I
son-
liked him.
Yeah, he's awesome.
How-
my
how
oldest
old was
son, Karat, he was 18.
What's your oldest son now?
What? My oldest one now is 13.
Oh, okay. 5 more years. Then you could have a new oldest son.
Yeah. I guess you don't have children. I guess. Hopefully not.
Or does he?
Hopefully not.
Oh,
He probably doesn't know.
Yeah, but he also a big worker for Stack, big bad guy. Killed a lot of people. Try to kill me.
And Sadek is the guy in charge?
Well,
I think so.
I mean, you did just fight him.
Well, I mean, he seemed powerful. I assumed he was a bad guy. I assumed correctly.
I think he's got a lot of influence and ideas that sound real good to just kind of pull people in who are susceptible to that kind of stuff.
Interesting.
His ideas were a little too popular among the guildless.
Yeah,
I didn't agree.
they just had red hats. Make Ravnica great again.
Seemed like a mastermind. Phil Collins.
Wow.
He's con artist.
So I'm just curious, what were some of these ideas that he had?
My father?
No, Sadek.
Oh, oh no.
I
Well,
think it was all about he hated people coming in that weren't from Ravnica. He wanted to build walls around Ravnica.
Aren't there already walls around
He
Ravnica?
wanted to build them bigger.
like celestial walls?
Got it.
Yes. And I heard that he took a lot of boxes home with him that weren't his boxes.
Mm.
Paperwork.
Yeah, there was a court date, but he didn't have to attend.
And I heard that he just marries willy-nilly. Like whoever he wants and has kids, and then it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, get me started on his Twitter account.
Didn't he marry your sister?
Yes. See, and his sister's like 40 years younger than him.
Well, if you guys think you killed him,
His
sister's
sister's
probably
A
gonna
lot
be
more than
pissed.
40 years.
Yeah, it's like 140 years.
Wow.
I don't know. How old is your sister?
Well, I'm 120. She's probably like.
Is she hot? I mean, she's single now.
Oh, let me
That's
get
my
this
question.
straight.
Hey, I
He
called dibs.
All right. I didn't know you had dibs.
I think it's pretty
I had
barren.
dibs. I didn't know.
Why do I hang out with a bunch of guys?
Because we're fun.
And is your dad some evil mastermind too?
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Hold on. Dead.
He was killed by
Dead.
Undecided.
Dead.
Undecided.
Almost dead. Dead. Not dead yet, but probably will be.
Is your dad alive?
No.
He's one of us.
He's one of us.
Insensitive question.
one of
I mean,
us.
natural causes.
But like with Ravnica, like
All right, we're getting off topic. What would you
Yeah.
like us to do?
Whatever you want.
That's it?
Yeah.
Whatever we want.
Don't break the law.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Rocky, where's your dad?
I don't know.
Basically, I am going to decree that the old guild pact get reinstated almost verbatim, other than the Demir are secret. So everything should go back to normal for now. Normal-ish.
Sure.
Maybe we can.
And what kinds of things are you gonna decree for the guildless?
Yeah, that's why I joined up in the first place.
Well, they're not second-class citizens. They should be involved in all the voting processes. They should have representatives within the Azorius Senate chambers for any of the meetings having to do with laws that are, determined by them.
Is
And
that-
obviously, I'll hear their cries.
is that an assigned thing or an elected thing or?
And that'll be up to them. I think let them figure it out, right?
I gotta
They
s-
make up over half the population of this world.
Yeah, I feel like Krinko would be a good guildless leader representative. Maybe
I'm all for it.
if he's,
He's
still
always
alive.
been a fair trader with me.
There
Do
you
you
go.
work with Krinko?
I know it.
See, everybody knows Krinko.
I know Krinko.
How do you know?
I trade sometimes.
What do you trade them?
Bombs.
I find things and repair them. I don't do bombs. I blow myself up. Have you met me?
Did you make his crown?
So what'd you
That'd
trade
be
him?
awesome.
That would be awesome.
Whatever he needed. He
What
needed
did
me to
he
find
need?
things.
You're not being very specific.
Weapon.
Oh no!
He's my client. I'm not going to divulge that sort of thing.
This is bullshit.
Oh. At least he found somebody else to go after within a year.
True.
I've
See,
never
I have
lied.
no more secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I think everyone has their secrets.
Guidance?
Pretty much know the book now.
There's no secrets. He lets everybody know about.
That's true. You're the least secretive person at
Does
the
a
table. I'd say
17
Rocky
mean
is
you're
probably
lying?
the second least secretive.
Do what?
I don't think I'm lying.
All right, so maybe we should put together kind of a list of this unresolved shit that we need to take care
I
of.
would say Ichabod number 1,
All right, let me write this down.
Tauros number 32.
You guys have 32 things to take care of?
No,
He
That's
doesn't,
Yeah,
not
a lot
sure
of them
you
are
can
easy
count.
to
That's an awful big hit list.
I'm not
he
sure you
doesn't-
can count.
He doesn't count in order. 32 means the next step.
yes, because we're gonna kill Tauros 3 times. That's what it stands for.
I mean, I can. One of the two of us can reanimate him, and we can just.
Yeah, he can become a
Yeah,
zombie.
there we go.
I think dead.
I love
ones is
zombies.
fun. We gotta take out Sadek for real.
Yeah.
If we're hearing
Yeah.
that he's not completely dead.
I say we
Got a
take Toro out first if we have the possibility to do that.
unresolved business with
Now,
Sheila.
is
He'll
Madame
have no
Madrid
heart
really
to-
dead?
I mean,
I mean, her
Sure
head
now.
exploded.
Who?
and then her brain
Madame
walked
Madrid.
away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's dead.
You see, it's Grizzly. So sad. Why did I not get the killer? Because you stole it from me.
You were struggling. I was trying to help you out.
No, it's that stupid little shit bomb thrower. He was distracting me, and
Don't worry, I got him too.
I know you stole it from me too.
Do you want me to go like reanimate the body so you can go like decapitate it?
It's not sane. It's
I
not
think that
sane.
would-
That's fair.
And we should
That's fair.
probably. He's gonna love it once you do that.
I mean, she already looked like a zombie, anyways. Maybe it is.
Yeah, you never know.
So what
Why don't-
other
why
what
don't we
other
try that?
unresolved things do you guys
So
still have to do?
Ichabod, Tauros, Sadek. We have to find
She-
what's his name's brother, Copernicus's brother.
Oh,
yeah.
Keep going.
Do we really need to? I just take her to
What
Cologne.
was what was that guy's name?
Tormund.
I've got it written down.
Tormund?
Yeah, he's on milk cartons.
Your sister's probably gonna be pissed, so we.
We got that business to do with.
His sister's like a spirit, also vampire spirit.
And
Yeah.
I can sweet talk her.
There's always the potential.
Can you?
Can you really?
There's always the
You can
potential
sweet
of
talk a power
potentially
king.
having to deal with my mom too.
We got to take out the
Your
other
grandmother.
the other bellhop.
No, she's fine.
Oh,
She's
your
fine.
Oh, no, she's
your
lovely.
mom is like a,
You know his
uh,
grandmother too?
How do you think? Why do you think
Let me
I?
guess, you traded with her. What'd you trade as my client?
No,
personnel?
no. I wanted to make sure you guys weren't complete assholes before I joined you.
your mom's like a drider.
What
now,
you knew
isn't
her
she?
Oh,
grandma?
She's like
Well, I
I
had
don't
to
know, I
look
think
into
she's
each
a-
person, make sure you weren't, again,
Then who'd
complete
you talk
assholes.
to
dark
about
god
me?
worship.
They should
Who'd you
try
talk to about me?
with law.
Yeah.
She took no spot.
Kiefer over at the Silver Spire.
That double cross.
What?
You know what? She remembered Keeper's name, and it took us 27 episodes to
She
remember.
wrote
his-
it down.
Yeah, Peter.
Who'd you look into about?
Still
me?
better than half the party though.
Mostly just the different bartenders you guys have visited, the different shopkeepers.
Mm. Like
Keeper. Yes.
well, I've got potion guy in precinct 3, Jonas.
My name
Is that the
Jonas.
guy
No,
who
I
gave me the
didn't. I
really
didn't know
good-
him. I didn't know him, or I would have said something when we met him.
Oh, okay. Hang on, there's
Maybe.
more here. Maybe. I'll get to it.
I never had a shop of my own, but I did a lot of trading around. So
All right, so Ichabod, Tauros, Sadek. Anyone else on our list of people we got to clean up?
Well, there's potential unresolved business with Sheila Bell.
Oh yeah, Belheim.
They
That's
kinda
not
did
my
the same
fault
thing
because y'all
with-
can't
that's
finish off
Sadek
killing
did,
people.
so.
No, you but with white eyes said that all followers and supporters of Sadek were bad guys. That includes your sister. Do we take her out too?
If we need to.
All right.
I
What's
don't
her
know.
name? Zaya or something? Lilac? Lithuania? I know it started with an L.
I don't remember my own sister's name.
Laura.
They told you. I remember the non-important ones, or at least not important to my character, and then I don't remember anything about my character.
Got it.
Mithrana!
Right
Rana.
up. Gotcha on that one.
And then potentially Liz's mom as well.
I don't think I know her name.
It's another L name.
Laura Loth.
Laura Long.
Laura Loth.
Loraloth Vryn.
Friends.
All right, so that's a pretty hefty list of people we got to take care of. Now, I don't know if you recall or not, but when you were another person, you decreed all the Sadek people as outlaws. What necessarily does that mean?
It means that they are no longer members of their guild in any capacity. They can never sneak back in.
So, do you have like a hit list?
I don't know who they all
Like a
are. I just made a
bounty?
decree. I don't know how this works. Maybe they can join another guild, but they definitely can't go back and try to hide within their own guilds. I have decreed it so.
So, how would you know that?
He doesn't.
That's how the guild pact works.
It's
I speak
special
law.
magic.
It happens.
Beginning of the end.
So these guys, okay, so like say like his dad wanted to switch over whatever he was with Gruul or Sadek,
I think he was with Sadek.
he could just go into the Rakdos and be good to go from now on.
I'm not sure. Probably no. He's considered an outlaw.
So
Outlaw means he's a criminal.
So automatically, if they were with Sadek, they're branded.
They sort of have a magical stink about them, yes.
So will we be able to smell them out if we went after them?
No, but people will know them. People will recognize them. They'll just know. They won't know how they know, but
But
Boros,
there's no list.
Boros and Azorius will be able to spot them in a crowd.
So nobody has a list of them, or does the Boros and the Azorius have a list of them?
The guild pack knows.
So if we were to ask the guild pack, which is
I am
you
the guild
now,
pact.
you would know.
I don't
It
think it's
doesn't
that-
work like that.
I don't think it's that concrete.
It's reality altering power, from what I understand.
So what do we? If we bring people in front of you, be like,
Basically, it
Yeah.
works like this. If I say, and I'm not decreeing this, but just hypothetically, that goblins are no longer permitted within the city of Ravnica,
You see what
you
he's
would
saying
all
about-
be banished from the city.
"Yeah, I'm not so."
I would never say that.
He just said it.
One of my best friends is a goblin.
What's his name?
Nay, I
What's his
understand.
name?
Krinko?
His name's Squee.
Squeak,
Squee.
squeak, squeak.
Yeah, he was a politician on another world. He was actually the king
That
of
is
the
his-
whole
What?
world.
Of the whole world. So goblins can be
I was
king
gonna
of the
say
whole world.
Sparkle or
In that world, yeah. A
So
place called Mercadia.
Bristol?
Jared the Fridge.
Yeah, it's an interesting world from what I heard, but goblins were the highest form of socialites.
Well, and that should be.
In that world, they felt that they were.
And we feel like we should be in there.
He found out some interesting things about himself. Like, he can't die.
Neither can I.
I don't think he really can die.
I can't either.
That's neat. Maybe it's a goblin thing.
No, we don't need to test that.
I wasn't planning on it.
Good.
Too bad. I don't have more spell slots.
But I met up
Don't
with
you
him
die.
on Dominaria, and yeah, he's a very colorful character. He's really helped some of the other planeswalkers.
So, what do we do from here?
I told you. Do what you want. You're sort of free agents, but not free agents. You were bound by the confines of the Order of the Guild Pact and then by the Maze Challenge, and now you're free to kind of do what you want.
I mean, if I just want to be done with everything.
You can be done. You've completed your duty to the city.
I don't feel like I ever had a duty to the city.
But then you've completed the duty that you laid before yourselves.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm not done with that duty.
Well, then you're not done.
I'm going to beat the hell out of Ichabod's booty.
I mean, he stole your father's and your technology and used it for a terrorist attack. Right?
Yes.
Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
That's what I'm saying. And I coincide Toros with that too. So they're hand in hand.
Something about
Once those
that
two are dead,
name.
I feel like
Tauros.
I will feel like I'm done.
He's your biological father, yeah?
As far as I know. I mean, he doesn't look like me, but now there's my mother. He's all black, she's all white, I'm all brindle. What are you gonna
Interesting.
do?
I don't know. There's every time you say that name, I get a weird feeling.
Is it because he's an outlaw?
No,
Is he close?
even before I declared it so.
Hmm.
I sense I don't know, like a dark presence about him.
Yeah.
You're sure he's your father?
As far as I know,
Could it be one of those brain things?
it's possible.
Oh, those brain things. Good luck with those, by the way.
Thanks.
Well, that's reassuring.
I'm not even sure why they're here. They're not from here.
Oh, I know why they're
You-
here. I have a theory on that one.
It's just
Does that mean you know what they are?
Of course, I know what they are. I've seen them before. I've interacted with them before.
I thought you said you did.
Yeah.
Well,
Dude,
Azor
you're my
hasn't.
Two-Face.
Azor's never seen them, but I have.
Oh, so
What
what,
are they?
what the hell are they?
They're called intellect devourers.
Ooh.
Well, you're safe. You're safe. You might be in trouble.
There's a race of interdimensional traveling beings known as Illithid. And they are known for being almost like parasites. They invade worlds secretly under the cover of darkness,
So
usually
are they like bed bugs?
worse. They're kind of like these squid-looking people. I don't know. They're weird. They got tentacles and
yeah, we saw this.
psionic powers, which I thought were laughable, but that's because I'm a much better psionic than they are.
Any tips on getting rid of them or sniffing them out?
You got to find the hive brain if they have one. It's basically like their leader. It's like a mothership.
So if they're
Unless they don't have one here yet, and they might be
Ah.
trying to establish one. My guess, I thought this place was sort of off the radar, so to speak, for interplanar travels. I found this place on complete and total accident, and it wasn't easy to find. The only reason that my other planeswalker friend here was able to find it was because I told her how to get here. That leads me to believe that someone told those things how to get here.
Hmm.
Interesting.
This was not a very easy plane to find. In fact, I found it on accident. So for them to purposefully be here, and believe me, they are purposeful. They all tie into this somehow. You say that these brain creatures popped out of one of your hit list people and some of her servants, then that means that there was a reason for it.
Well, there was one behind Sedect as well. One of the so-called intellect devourers.
Well, either
Or
he
the,
is their ally or they're his ally, one of the two.
Interesting.
Maybe
we
he
did-
showed him how to get here.
Well, we did see someone go down that sewer when we were in our little time dimensional death.
Who went down in the sewer?
These little brains. They walk down.
Yeah,
Literally.
the intellect devourers.
Ring, ring.
What time dimensional? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you weren't there. Some guy that said we was your friend.
What do you look like?
Can't give a. I know the description, but I don't
He looked like
remember it
you.
well enough
What
to.
do you mean you look like me?
Did not look
It-
like you.
It didn't.
What are you talking about?
He said he
The-
could rewind time.
The only thing I remember is something about gold.
No. This was before that.
Huh?
Before that time, Jace was. This was when. Before we died. Before
You guys died?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
oh,
Sedect
we
got
failed.
the pendant.
Gosh, didn't you
You
listen to the
broke her
recap?
from your grasp, and then he wiped us from existence.
No, so right when we got done fighting Madame Madrid, we kind of blacked out in a way. We see these intellect devourers go down the sewer. We were right in a little time was slow.
Yeah,
and,
it
then,
was,
and then we left Madame Madrid. Then after that fight, that's when you were fighting what's the name? Sedek. You lost. Time stopped. World goes white. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, that was just one of my astral projections. I was trying to get your guys' attention to come and help.
so you were like the darker skinned person in the white robes.
Oh, I am not a darker skinned person.
That's who we saw when we were
That sounds like
Yeah,
Teferi.
That's
Teferi with a T.
Teferi.
I've known a lot of fairies.
They said they can manipulate
What
time.
about the
And,
fairy god?
Oh, yeah. Manipulation of time is his gift. He's a planeswalker.
why was he so adamant about not telling us his name?
He's kind of a secretive guy. Most of us planeswalkers are. We don't really like to advertise. Hey, I'm a planeswalker. There used to be this whole thing with dominance over the worlds and the planes. So sometimes our kind would fight each other for dominance. Now we found out that there are bigger threats in the multiverse than us.
that sounds exhausting.
It is exhausting.
So this Teferi is a friend of yours?
Yeah, he's a member of the Gatewatch.
Gate. And that's People like you who.
That's when
travel-
Chandra chimes in. Oh yeah, I'm a member of the Gatewatch too. We all are. We all took an oath. There's me and Johnny and Liliana and Nisa. And then we got that one guy from that one weird world that wears like the big funny hat. I can't remember his name. He just kept calling himself the Emperor. I don't know. There's several of them. We have some a couple of the Gatewatch are investigating some strange happenings right now on Amonkhet. Oh, I forgot. You guys don't travel
What
planes.
that means, but
Just
yeah,
another world.
cool.
Not this road. Maybe that's road. Maybe it's something we'll try later.
Yeah, supposedly some deity, some god or something is causing some problems there, and they're just gonna go check it out.
What's God?
God, that's right. You guys don't have gods here.
When someone asks if you're a god, you say yes.
It's basically this celestial entity that is very powerful.
Well, that sounds broken.
I'm sure it's probably just another planeswalker. They'll go and investigate it. We'll call some of our friends, and we'll take care of it.
So when you was talking about Tauros, I just remembered by looking through my brain that he was really obsessed with these fireman main angels and their decree or something.
Fire main angels.
Yeah, there was one that he was always kind of talking about, and it seems like he got a lot of his ideas for turning dark side from them. Something fire main angel.
Are you sure it was an angel? Hmm.
Just hearsay.
He took a couple blows to the head.
He didn't like belong
we
to
all
a
did.
cult or anything, did he? Like
He belonged to Boros. I mean, our guild's technically
Yeah.
cults.
no, I don't think so. It's not exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, just something about him rubs me the wrong way, you know, like it gives me the creeps.
If it creeps him out, we should probably take care of him sooner rather than later. Because
I mean, we never faced it before or know what it's capable of.
Yeah, he's visited me in my dreams a few times, scared shit out of me.
Well, that's weird.
I feel like he definitely is just getting more powerful, but by some means, I don't know how, but he's
Maybe it's-
grown in size,
He-
strength.
He got. You recall him having like psychic powers, right?
Not
of
when I
some
knew
sort.
him, but he
But
did-
like now, though,
yeah, he
maybe-
attacked me with some psychic powers.
maybe it's these otherworldly beings that are enhancing him. Maybe he has something to do with that.
maybe he's allied with them or has been controlled by them.
Mm-hmm.
possible. I don't know. I gotta say, I never really. My dad wasn't super close when I was growing up. He was always out working business, being part of the watch. So I don't know that I knew him super well. But I know he went real bad real quick.
Well, it sounds all really fascinating, and I'm sure you guys will come up with some great plan for taking him out or doing whatever it is that you want to do or going back to your guilds or whatever, but I'm tired. I'll go take a nap.
I think we probably should as well.
I'm undead and I'm tired.
Well, congratulations on the maze.
Yeah, congratulations on getting our pendant.
You're welcome.
You know, maybe it's better off this way. I mostly joined because I didn't have another choice to help the guildless. I didn't really want any
Yeah.
powers like
Yeah.
that.
And Skriz, honestly, you should kneel to our new king, and I'll cast command on Skriz to make him kneel. Wisdom saving.
Shit!
The first roll with
I
that.
think that's a 0.
You see Jace, he summons a portal around him that looks like blue electric energy, and he steps through it. Chandra summons her own fiery portal and disappears out of existence. It kind of gives you a...
As he portals out, you see Skriz go.
As Jace is stepping backwards through his portal, he's like,
I bow before the.
You doing the T-bow right?
Yeah, like Evo.
Like I can't believe I let these.
I'm
blows
on
of stars.
Strizbo in it.
Chandra's like half sticking in and out of her portal and goes, well, good luck.
Yes. Farewell, my king and queen.
How y'all doing?
We may need it. Thanks.
I'm like,
We're really gonna need
how
it.
the hell did I just call him king and queen?
So,
It's
with
fine.
that,
It's
where are you
fine.
heading?
You're
Where are
right.
you going?
Well, I need rest.
We're headed to.
Rocky doesn't
Um,
have any beds though. I feel like.
Yes, it does.
It does. We
Do
put
they?
that.
It
We
did.
have,
They
we
had
have rooms
two-
above.
They had.
And you own the
two
bar?
rooms upstairs.
The bar's named after me.
Yes, it has rooms above the bar.
Well, let's go to Rocky's
Must be the
then.
dumbest part.
It's ridiculous. You don't even know your own post.
Maybe we can go visit, see if we can visit Nib visit, see if he has any insight on.
But nobody knew where he was.
Well, maybe he's at.
No one knows if he's back or not.
Let's go. Let's go get some sleep.
Nib
We'll,
is.
we'll visit Niv in the morning, and then if
He's not
they
there,
don't
he's not there.
answer, I say we go down in the sewer and see if there's any of those intellect
I
hours.
mean,
down
we
there.
could
I'm
try and investigate.
all for that.
That too.
Or we can go to. Well, where'd you take Sparky?
Oh yeah, we do know where that is.
Shut up. Oh, you don't want to know about that place?
Yeah.
It's not that far from here.
That's true.
Well, can we rest first?
Oh, we can rest first, because it's only like a hop, skip, and a squish from here.
Yeah, us wizards need to have a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Us bards need to have an artificer need a nap.
I need to stand completely still for 8 hours.
But some
Us
DMs
paladins
went
can't
after
have
their
it.
bard the last.
All right, so we're going to Rockies.
Okay. After all of the
Why do you say it like that every time.
the
As soon as we walk close,
the 10 guild challenges, the back-to-back, and basically 2 sessions of nonstop fighting, we're going to not have the boring walk there. You guys go into the bar. You guys, are there any other conversations that you wish to have?
I asked our good friend to have a drink with me.
Oh,
And be
okay.
alone.
Sure.
She was falling into the trap.
I don't trust him at all. Just saying.
don't have to tell me that.
Trust him.
Just saying.
You know what?
You'd be untrustworthy if you did trust.
Yes. So when he asked her to drink at the
Elvin.
bar,
I need you to make a wisdom check. Wisdom, we'll call it just a check.
what's the name of the bar?
Wisdom saving throw. You're now charmed.
Our bartender.
Yeah,
It's Squeegee or
squeegee.
Slapsy.
How'd you do?
Slapsy.
Is that with your bonuses?
Yes.
Okay.
Slapsy.
Slapsy.
No mind. Gotcha.
Slapsy. I was like, only the best for Elvin. And I'm like, make sure you take care of Nevin. Nevin? Make sure you take care. And I make sure that he pours out like the best Elven wine for her, but he gets like the whatever's wiped up from the countertop, like squeezed into a cup.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I'm
got
like,
it. You
just
got it.
take care of him.
It's like dirt brown.
Oh, I
You
understand.
just see like, he points to Elvin like, and her be like,
Ew. Yeah, got it. All right, no problem.
and you see like the best bottle Elven wine comes out for Nevin. And
So
like,
word on the street is you guys like did the maze.
Yeah.
we did it so awesome. Everybody tried to steal it from us.
Look, yeah, good job.
Any word from Krenko?
Nah, that guy's been like missing for a while.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah,
Man, I hope he shows up.
we were looking for some other people for you too. Madame Madrid.
Dead.
Oh, okay, and then
We know where Ichabod is. What about Tauros?
Tauros, that big scary Minotaur.
Yes.
We don't know where he is, but I mean, we've seen him
Where have you seen him at?
in the district, associating with the Gruul from time to time. He seems to have some sort of contact or connection to the Gruul. But you know, it's weird. Like, we're looking for this big, scary ass Minotaur, right? And I see him, but this is like the biggest, scariest Minotaur I've ever seen in my life. No offense, you're huge, but
Yeah, none taken.
he makes you look like a just a normal sized person. And to like us goblins, he looks like a giant.
So, I gotta figure in where Ichabod is, because that's where Sparky went and he became squishy.
One for
Why are you laughing, Liz? It's not funny. He's all over the place down there. But I feel like we need to go after this Tauros guy.
Okay,
You have a general area where you think he might be at?
I have no idea. I know that he goes into the Gruul territory. Some of my eyes and ears follow him around, and then
Do
he
they ever
kind of disappears.
do they ever see him interacting with like Borborigmos or any of the actual people in the Gruul, or just in that district in that
Well,
territory?
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the fact that you've had so many interactions with guild masters is strange. Maybe it's because you guys work for government agency or something, but they are not like they don't interact with the no offense, the common folk. You guys are not politicians or soldiers or any high ranking guys. You guys were just low ranking people within your guilds or just normal people.
Yeah, I've never met any of these
Yeah.
guys. You have.
So the fact that you guys have name dropped Ariella, Lazav, Borborigmos. I've lived in Ravnica my whole life. I've never met any of them.
So, have you ever seen a brain-like creature with legs on it?
Or heard of something.
Or
talking
heard
Well,
of
yeah,
it?
I have actually heard of it.
Just a brain.
Well, I mean rumors, but you know, like goblins drink too much sometimes, and then they go into the sewers. And
So, what have you heard about it?
well, we just thought it was one of the goblins just telling stories. It was almost like a campfire story, you know,
It's
like
not a story.
they're real.
Yep.
They are. He pulls out his canteen, takes a drink of it just to get the taste out of his mouth.
and then you see Rocky go.
He's like,
So wait a minute, you're telling me that those things are real?
those things are real, and you know what? I'm not out of gravy, sir. If you have any gravy back there, fill up my canteen.
Oh, we got a pot we made 3 or 4 days ago back there. Should be fine.
I guess it'll be all right. I like mine like 7 to 10 days old to start out with.
Well, we haven't had it on the fire. I mean, we turned the fire off, so.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that's good. Fill up my canteen,
On his
and I'll
iron.
tell you the story about the brain.
Well, we had a couple people following some people down in the sewers and around in the Golgari area and apparently the Demir area now. Well, one of their areas. We're not really exactly sure where the main area is. But yeah, someone said that they saw some little tiny brain thing with feet crawling on a ceiling or something. And we're like, you probably saw a rat. And speaking of rats, there've been some weird rats lately too, like traveling in packs. And that itself inherently isn't weird. Now that you say it.
So, you see all these rats traveling packs. Speaking of, how's our food supply?
Good as far as I know.
Okay, so maybe we thin out some of these rat packs.
Well, you know how these, you know how like insects, right? Like bees and ants, they kind of hive mind, and
Yeah.
the rats are kind of, well, they said they're kind of doing that too, and rats are not known for doing that. They're not as organized, but these are.
So maybe we should find one of these packs and, well, crack their heads open and see if there's any
You're sure
tiny.
they're rats, right? Or you're not?
I mean, they look like rats, but
Then we tried to eat them, right?
I don't think so. No, I'm sure one of them tried to catch one of them, but they couldn't. They were pretty fast.
So
They're slightly larger than like your normal Ravnican rat, but not like they're not like the size of a cat or anything like that. They're just slightly bigger.
So
Speaking
rodents
of
of
cat,
unusual size.
They're a little bit bigger, yeah.
speaking of cat,
They had like something was really weird with their heads too. They were like bigger than they're normally supposed to be.
bulbous looking.
A little
God, where did you last see one?
in the sewers.
Guess we're going to the sewers. All right, we need to eat first. And you made me hungry. When you
Were we
said
looking
that.
for anybody else?
Ichabod, but we kind of know where he's at.
Did we have him looking for Belheim number 2 or no?
I
don't think so.
I don't think
I
so.
don't recall.
Maybe we could have them look for my sister too.
Well, she's just floating around somewhere.
Who knows where?
Well, if we find her, we might find Sadak.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean we found some of them. We've been you guys ever figure out what was going on with that Cambion?
No, not really.
Well, I've seen him with Tauros.
Tormund, the guy that we played the whole Nightmare Waltz with.
Yeah, he's coming to this district and precinct a few times.
Oh, I'm talking
Interesting.
Tormund,
Torment.
the Cambion.
Right.
I remember you guys were looking for him, but then you guys kind of like just assumed he was dead or something. And then
Somewhat, yeah.
you guys talk a lot in here, and I've heard something about like him working with Madame Madri and not actually like a victim of Madame Madri.
That's Copernicus' brother, right?
Yes.
Correct. Okay. And you saw him hang out with Tauros?
Yeah, they were hanging out one time. They were walking towards. I'm not really sure where they were going into the Red Waste somewhere.
Interesting.
If I didn't know any better, I'd swear that they probably have some sort of a fort or something in there. Maybe underground, or maybe it's in the forest somewhere. But I'm not really sure how they
So we
could get
just
into
say to
Gruul.
play in the sewers.
Well, I'm not really sure exactly how they would even get into the Gruul territory without the Gruul knowing it. I mean, you know the Gruul, they're very protective of their
Well,
territory.
wasn't there like that underground sewer system we had?
Yeah, we were
Kind
in
of.
one before we fought that
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, there could be more
Oh,
of that.
that's where you
maybe.
got your door phobia.
No, that was before that.
Oh, sorry. Touchy subject. My bad. I didn't want to get too.
They're called mimics, and we don't joke about them.
I didn't make a joke.
That's two.
I didn't make a joke.
Mind
Well,
flare mimic?
Anyway, so yeah, Tormund,
Can't wait to go through
Ichabod.
that.
Gelatinous mimic.
I'm not sure if he's still in that facility. We've heard a lot of equipment being moved underground, and he may have moved out of said facility, but his workshop definitely was building machines. We know that. So we did all the stuff you asked us to do, and then some, and we kept the bar running.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some rest, and then we're going underground. You up for it?
Yeah.
Up for it or down for it?
Let's do this.
You down for it?
I'm sorry, what was the plan again?
Yeah. Okay, you're
We're good.
good.
Yep,
You
we're
down
good.
for it.
It's probably best he doesn't know. He probably doesn't want to go in the sewers.
Of course. We're gonna go for
I mean,
a walk.
they are gross even for me.
So we
I
said
like
It's
that. I don't.
it's
Don't worry,
the
I'll
Tauros
I'll
is
keep
in
you
the
clean.
Sewers.
Tauros in the sewers? Yeah, I don't believe it. No, and he's not maybe a good person, but he's a clean person. So he ain't down there.
It's a good cover though.
Oh my god.
If you were a clean person, where would you hang out so people didn't think you were there?
Yeah. Maybe probably in the woods.
You're wrong.
I'm a what?
You're wrong. If you were a clean person like
Uh-huh.
yourself, you would want to throw people off your track by hanging out in the sewers.
That doesn't sound right at all.
You know what? We can talk about this in the morning. You guys just go.
We can talk about it
to
in the
bed
sewers. It's
and You'll
fine.
be fine.
This seems like a inner group sort of conflict. I'm gonna go over here and pretend to wipe this glass out.
Call it intergalactic.
Well, I'll let you guys go to bed. We're gonna have a few drinks and just talk.
Yeah,
I'm not even here.
yeah, I'm
Hey,
ready to
On the
go.
way, I'm gonna walk up the stairs to my room and like,
He just gives you a very simple
got
nod.
it. And then I'm like on the way up, I'd like throw a little gold coin down at him.
He catches it.
Since I speak Goblin, do I know what they said?
In that sign language, that is a Skriz language.
Okay.
Like I don't even know if he knew what I was talking about.
For the record, the barkeep has no idea what you said.
Good.
But he's
Like-
like, gold coin, I'll take it.
You're like, I got you. What the fuck did he say?
Oh, absolutely. You got it.
And they both end up getting the same drink. Which is rained
Mine,
out the
mine,
same
mine has
rag.
a line.
Little umbrella in the top.
Little lemon ball in it. Or melon ball. Yeah. We have melon. It's straight from the trash can.
All right, so if no one else has anything else, whoever wants to stay up can stay up. Those who are communicating separately can communicate separately.
All right, Rocky is
Get
going
ready
to
to
bed.
roll. Do we get a long rest while we're going to bed?
Yes. Also, you will gain 5 additional renown with your guilds if you have one.
With just our guilds.
Rocky drops a level.
He drops a level and everybody else gains a level.
weaker in his old age.
Before I go to bed, I use my contact to contact someone. I don't need to tell the contents, but I do make contact with them.
I'd like to know the contents.
You're gonna spy on her?
Contact information.
Are you having the conversation before or after your conversation with Elvin?
After.
Okay.
See how this goes.
Maybe it didn't.
Elvin always tries to get everybody drunk and puking. We'll see how this goes. I hope you get kidnapped and thrown into a pocket randomly. We just find you later. Yes.
Well, my coat is a bag of holding, basically. So if he gets thrown in and doesn't come back out,
Then
he'll suffocate.
Well, since it's just us two now,
Oh yeah, what do you want to talk about?
oh, we're gonna play a game.
Oh really?
It's an easy game.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun for the whole family. It's called Truthy. So we're
Okay.
each going to take a drink and tell a truth about ourselves and how we got here.
You know, I don't drink very much, but you can ask whatever you like, and I'll tell you.
You will tell me anything?
Not. I said that I will answer questions.
It's not a
That
bad
doesn't mean that I will.
roll. Bad roll. It's an 18.
tell the
Do I
full
believe
truth.
her?
It depends. You can make
Are you trying to
you
lie
can
to
make
me?
a conflicted either persuasion or deception check. If your roll is better than him, you have to tell him which one it was.
No, it's a
So are you being dishonest or not?
100% truthful.
All right. Well, you don't have to drink a lot. Because, I'm not a big drinker either.
Elvin, make a wisdom saving throw.
She's saving throw this time. Ooh.
Okay, we're good.
Damn, he
Good, like 22. 20.
As you were sitting here having this conversation with her, you recall bits and pieces from your former life before you became the person that you are now. There is something familiar about Navenna that you didn't quite place until right now as you've heard her talk. You can't quite put your finger on why she might seem familiar, but something about her is familiar.
It's your grandma.
Oh God, no.
I would not do that.
Oh wow.
Thank you.
It's my robot son.
fuck that. No robots in this shit.
What do I like?
Yeah, I would just
anything I
walk out of
remember?
A
here.
lot
right
of your
now.
prior life before you became the elven that you are now comes to you in bits of pieces and haze. You don't remember a lot of it. You very vividly remember dying. You remember what you used to do because it was a part of your everyday life, but people from your past, some of your friends, some of the things that you did long before you joined the Orzhov, or even while you were doing the job that you did for the Orzhov, are hazy at best. If it didn't seem to lead you to the end goal of finding the Belmonts or the Belheims, or otherwise self-preservation, you don't have very good memories of those times. Not that they're bad memories, you just have no memories. That's why this whole thing about revelation of potentially having a grandma is like new to you. You had no idea.
All right, we're gonna go rapid fire questions. You just answer what you want to answer. You don't have to answer everything.
Okay, that's fair.
Deal.
I won't if I don't want to answer it anyway.
Sounds good.
Just go
All
security
right,
guard.
first, what's your name?
Navenna. Navenna Thrift.
Good name. All right.
Thought these were supposed to be rapid questions.
What brought you to our group?
I wanted to protect the guildless, and I thought you were the most apt to do so.
You want to protect the guildless. Did you get sent by anybody, or were you motivated by anybody?
It's two different questions.
Well, you can answer either one.
I was not sent by anybody but myself.
Were you motivated by anybody?
I have motivations of my own.
What are they?
Like I said, I'm protecting the guildless.
That's it?
I said I would answer the truth.
Where did you
I
get your
didn't-
tent?
my tent? It's a spell.
He's running out of shit.
What's your favorite color?
I mean, I can technically
Dad?
do it in, the corner of the bar here.
When's your birthday?
How? Have you made any deals and or have any debts with anybody?
No. Deals as in I trade, that kind of deals, but not like
But you owe no debts.
no, I pay my debts.
He checks out.
Who are you talking to?
Himself. He does that when he gets
Yeah,
drunk.
I feel like the only thing we've gained was her last name.
Yeah.
Thrift. Yes.
We've known everything else.
And after what she carries, she's like a walking thrift shop.
It makes sense. It's perfect.
Have you stolen anything?
I'll not answer that.
You're not answering. Okay. Have you killed anybody?
I've been traveling with you guys.
Before us. How many have you killed?
Not many. I don't particularly like killing,
Okay.
but in self-defense or in defense of others.
What school of magic did you come from?
School of Magic.
Yes.
I prefer transmutation, but I do a bit of conjuration in other schools.
Okay.
What
Last-
type of cleric are you?
Whatever one doesn't get the healing spell.
What type of patron do you have?
I think it's a wizard.
When you looked in the mirror, what did you see?
I doubt you'll believe me if I tell you.
Try me.
This group's death.
Doesn't shock me.
No,
Who killed us?
I didn't see. It was just the fact that you were dead.
Well, do
Who's
you,
that? We all turn into
We all
a
turn
pile of
into
ash. Yeah.
do you care to look again?
No, I actually think that you should destroy that mirror. There is nothing good about that.
But I like the meme.
I think the only person that hasn't looked at the mirror is Skriz himself.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he
Um,
I don't think so.
No, I believe you are the only one who's not looked into the mirror possibility.
Two more
I was
questions.
about to say if he did,
Okay.
they would.
What? How do you feel about my death pact?
Uneasy.
Okay.
I don't want to murder you for it if that's what you're asking.
Ah. um.
What is the
Listen, can you turn into a T-Rex?
No, but hopefully I can kill her before she.
You better hope your initiative's high.
Yeah, really.
Um.
Better be able to get Chris off.
Have you worked with anybody by the last name of Belheim?
I've had a lot of business associates over the years, but no, I don't believe I've traded with anyone by that name. I don't know if they might have had a proxy. I might not have been able to know.
I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed.
Pleasure drinking with you.
Can't believe you did an insight check that.
Table talk, shut up.
That's fine. She told the truth on what I think everything, but I wasn't gonna roll 18 times for every question.
Just the important ones.
No, he would roll shitty on the important ones.
Yeah.
Wait,
You-
what was
you were
it?
wrong.
What's your favorite color? Unbeliever.
It was 22
22?
for an insight check.
You want me to go ahead?
Sure, why not?
I see that.
You get the sense that Navenna doesn't lie very often because she knows she's shit at it.
But are you lying now?
No.
Ah, damn it. All right, I go to bed.
Yeah, all of your interactions, it seems like she's not very good at lying. Whereas Skriz has a completely different version of the truth, which is not a lie to him. She seems very
All the
honest.
shit that comes out of my mouth.
I used to be good at lying. Then
He
I
believes
died.
everything that he says, which is why it doesn't seem like it's a lie.
What's
I'm
the
not pushing
room
it.
situation?
What's the what?
Who's in what room?
I think there's only like 4 rooms in this building.
I don't think there's that many.
All right.
There's either 2
well,
or 4. And
That one on the right.
Oh, it's okay. I can take a
No,
corner of the
no,
bar and
no,
just cast
it-
my little tent.
It's okay. I
It's
just
fine.
wanted to fair warn you before I go to sleep.
Mine
tonight.
just stand still. That's all. I do.
A while back ago. Don't worry about it too much. People broke into the windows and started stabbing us, but don't worry.
Yeah, that was
Tight.
pretty
It
fun.
happens sometimes.
That was
It
that
happens.
4
It's fine.
HP.
I totally
got
forgot that
stabbed.
happened. Yeah, that did happen.
But sleep tight.
They weren't people, they were Gorgons.
Yeah, they were Gorgons.
Gorgons are
Alright.
people too.
Thanks for
I'll,
warning.
I'll go sleep with Skriz.
Okay. You all go back to your respective corners. Be prepared to take your long rest, gain your level,
Yeah.
gain whatever it is that you want to gain your level in.
Cleric.
And that's when I make my call, so to speak. Very brief.
Okay, do we go level 6 Bard or level 5 Artificer?
You see me standing outside the window like this.
What?
Do it.
Well, what do you get at level 6 bard? Do you get anything at level 6 bard?
I don't know.
I know some classes get level 6 abilities.
You pull out your little magical compact mirror and you activate the powers of it. What would you like to say?
I call for Danica. Are you there?
After about 25 or 30 seconds, you hear a echoed response coming from the mirror, which is normal. It always sounds like the voice is being transmitted across a seashell or echo. Yeah, it's late. What's up?
Wanted to make sure everything was all right.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I mean it's the same.
Good. So
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I kind of succeeded. My group did not manage to finish the maze. Someone else did. But I think he's on the up and up.
Well, I suppose as long as the bad guys didn't win, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're sticking with this group for a while longer?
At least for now, they seem to be working on the new guy's behest. So
Okay.
I'll at least get a better idea of
And
things.
you think that maybe they can help you figure out your problem?
I'm not sure. I kind of doubt it. I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground and see if there's anything I can send back.
Did you tell them about your problem?
No, one of them's really creepy,
Well, that's fair.
and I don't.
Which one? The one that asked a bunch of questions, or the undead one?
And again, another one is Sadek's brother-in-law.
I mean, I know you had
So-
your motivations for coming out and helping them, but I know ultimately you're trying to fix your problem too.
Yeah, but I don't want to put you and the others in danger.
Oh, I think we'll be fine. We have Victor.
Yeah, I know, but he can only do so much.
He does a lot.
True. Maybe eventually I'll tell them.
Well, that's up to you. Eventually, you're gonna have to trust some people, Navina.
Oh, that doesn't come easy.
No,
How's she doing? The same?
she's the same. She seems to get a little bit worse every day, but it's very minor. It's almost as if her life is fading.
I'll keep an ear out. Stay strong.
You too.
Good night, Danica. I'll talk to you later.
Be careful.
I close and go to bed.
And with that, you guys get your long rest and you gain your level.
Level 10!
Level 10.
You still deciding?
Mm-hmm.
What do you get level 6 bird?
I think I'm gonna go with level 5 artificer.
What do you get? Or are you going to shade it for later?
I can either do ability score improvement or a feat,
Ooh. That's good.
and I'm looking at Warcaster.
Warcaster's so good.
You have advantage on Constitution once you make command.
Plus, it lets you cast like shock and grasp, but has an opportunity to attack and stuff too.
I think I'm gonna do Warcasters right now because I'm doing.
I can't believe you mentioned Victor and he wasn't even in the room to.
Well, there's good
You
news.
should have just said Victor Valheim, and then when he listens back to the episode in like 2 months, he's like, I knew it.
Well, nobody can be frightened anymore as long as they're within 10 feet of me. So,
Oh.
got that going on. Staying close to me has got its perks.
What those spells
So you guys want to fight more dragons, huh?
That's what we're saying.
That's what I'm hearing.
Bring us the ancients. Don't do that. One breath weapon and I am dead.
He's like, I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
Joking. I joke. I kid. I don't think my jokes are working.
Yes.
Well, I got my channel divinity now.
Okay. Well,
Oh, yeah.
with that, the morning comes. You guys wake up, and basically the day is yours. You guys are sort of in sandbox mode at this point. You guys can pretty much tackle anything that you want to tackle, in any order that you want to tackle. You are no longer confined to restrictions, rules, or regulations. As in, you have no clear objectives anymore. You have several other objectives
I think our best
and individual objectives.
few options are probably talking to Niv, going to the sewers to investigate ourselves, or I mean, we know where Ichabod's workshop was. We can investigate as well. Other than that, we don't really have any other location leads,
Yeah, and then we think Turos is somewhere in the Red Waste.
which is pretty big. So,
yeah.
so is the sewers, but we're gonna have to search for forever.
So I think we should probably go check in, or at least see if we can check in with Niv first.
That's fine.
You know, he kind of put this whole group together, so maybe he's got more insight about
I mean, he's got the whole
next priorities.
fire mine too thing. So
Yeah. So I think, and then what do we think Skriz, what do you think is more pressing matter? Taking care of your friend who killed Sparkle, or taking care of
His name
these?
was Squishy. Dang.
It wasn't to begin with.
It was afterwards. Oh, yes, I called
Yeah.
more. I'm sorry.
So
I think
anyway,
your dad is the next one.
take care of him next.
Yes.
Does seem like a big threat. I'm just
Well,
worried.
you know what? I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm gonna kill him
Okay.
because you killed Madame Majority. I'm just letting you know that straight up. I'm gonna kill them.
Well, that's ideal because I don't want to kill him. I would.
I
rather not
do
have to,
because
so
you killed Madame Majority.
I don't see how that matters.
You
but,
killed her, so I feel like I have to kill your.
like you're indebted to me.
No, you
I'm
stole a kill from me. You stole my revenge kill.
feels-
I have to get your revenge.
He feels like you're indebted to him.
No.
No.
That's not how it works.
Just
he stole. He
He
stole the kill from me, and I'm gonna steal a kill from you. I'm gonna
I-
wait till you're about to, and I'm gonna kill him.
I don't want to kill Tauros.
Well, I'm gonna kill him. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
Like when I'm done killing him, I'm gonna teabag him.
Well, you probably don't have to do
No,
that.
I'm
but
going to because you took 2 kills from me, Rocky. I thought we were close, but we're not.
I
And
was over
you took
there.
2 kills from me.
I was helping you out. 'cause
No,
you
you
were
weren't.
struggling,
You knew I wanted to kill Madame Maturi, and
And I was getting her ready.
and you
were
sliced her in
struggling.
7 pieces in front of me.
It was like
And the little shit back to the side, you stomped his face in right in front of me. It's like I think you rubbed my face into it. I think you did it on
No.
purpose.
they were giving you a hard time.
No.
and seeing that they were.
I was
picking on
letting
a
them
friend
feel like
that,
they could live a little bit longer, and I was gonna snatch your life away. And you snatched the kill away from me.
Well, I didn't mean to. I was trying to help. They were.
I
Trying
will
to
cast
kill me
command
too.
silence on us, Chris.
What? What? So, I mean, I'm trying to help you out. See, I don't speak the. You got to teach me that. But I saw you in danger. They was attacking me too. I'm trying to help you out, be a buddy. I know. You're welcome. I was trying to. That's exactly what I did, and you know, I don't remember doing that. Oh,
Means he's sorry.
Yep.
apology accepted. And if you want to, you know, like I said, I don't want to be the one to have to kill Tora, so I'm happy you want to take it. That's a good thing. I'll be there to support you just like I was last time.
You know, I had a coach once say that you should be like a goldfish when it comes to thinking, because they forget after like 5 seconds. So be like a goldfish.
How is that good with
Ted Lasso?
He takes a piece of paper and he puts.
All right, so talking to Niv, and then do we want to do Tauros next? I mean,
If we know
Isn't that,
we,
isn't that the
we might-
sewers?
we thought he was in the Red Waste with Tormund, so but we could go to the sewers for the intellect people.
I think
I feel like
if
if
we
we
take
have-
the sewers, it's going to lead us to the red waste.
we could. It could very well because we don't really have
Possible.
we don't have enough leads to like find
Just go
Taurus in the
about-
Red Waste.
Yeah.
Like if we find more leads on it, I feel like we can go.
Do you know any items of his that he normally carries?
Doesn't he have a like sword or whatever? Isn't that kind of fancy, or is that somebody
Not
else
sure
thinking of?
if
have
I
anything
have
that he
to
burns your
know
face with?
something about it or not. Just cast it.
Wow.
I'm still that.
Wow. I'm not sure what items he may have on him now. He doesn't generally wear like clothing or anything.
Oh,
When I've seen him,
oh no!
like a little.
Well, there's too much
He
information
doesn't wear
about.
like armor like I
Hold
do.
on, I'm still silent.
Yeah, he's got like he covers up the bits and crannies, but you know he doesn't have like armor or nothing. So I don't know what he may or may not have on him.
Okay. Oh, worth a try.
So talk to Niv, then go to the sewers. Is that what we're agreeing upon? All right, we go to Niv.
This is gonna be.
Yep.
I usually
Physics.
avoid people in charge.
So you head into the south part of the precinct, towards Nivix. You see the semiconductors sparking electricity off in the distance. Everything here always looks like it's about to storm. The skies, even when the sun is out, it almost always looks like clouds are on the horizon. That's due partially to the foundry work, the steam, and the experimentations of the Nivix. The journey there is uneventful. You do notice some of the aftermath of the past few, weeks. Rubble and debris that where buildings once stood. Some of them look like they've been damaged. There's signs of battles in the streets, blood-stained sidewalks. It does look like the citizens are now starting to come back out and go about their normal routines, where before the entire city sort of looked like a ghost town during the maze running and when Sadak's forces were basically declaring open war on the guilds. You make it into the outer portal, the gate that leads into the sanctum. You're gonna need your credentials to get in. You're gonna need something
Screw this.
To where?
to enter into the Izzet area.
So I'll pull my credentials out. And I'm gonna let myself in and then close the door behind me.
It's more like it's almost like a force field. It's like a force field gate. It's that
Yeah.
main
As soon
gate
as I
outside.
do that, I'm gonna walk through and I'm gonna get on the other side of the force field and be like,
Just
here, and here.
what?
So can I like reach through and grab somebody to pull them through with me?
No, the force field actually would be let down, like it disappears to let you in.
So I'm gonna reach through, like I'm gonna grab Navina and Lizica, but the force field comes down and they all walk through. I'm like,
What? We've gone through here with you before. Yeah, it just.
I know I was
like-
supposed to play around with you. And I'm gonna turn around. Still mad at Rocky for stealing my kills. I'm still pissed off about that. That's all right. You can come in.
Couldn't tell.
No, I'm good. I'm forgiving you.
Like a goldfish.
You enter in through the main the guild gate that leads into the
Hold on.
workshops and the dormitory areas of the Izzet. The atmosphere seems tense. There seems to be a severe amount of anxiety in the air. Where normally you hear what sounds like experimentation happening with both thunder, lightning. You normally hear cracks of thunder off in the distance. You hear small little explosions. You see steam and smoke coming out from the steam coils and from the chimneys within the dome-shaped little apartments, hovels, houses, and condominiums. Everything here seems sort of still. You see people about, but they all sort of look like something has them on edge.
Is it usually like this here?
You let me answer. You're not even from this place. You just shut the hell up. No.
Oh. Okay. Great.
So, something's up.
I'm just gonna
And
hang
it's
in the
usually
back.
it's probably somebody screwed up an experiment, or because Rocky's here.
I don't feel like they're upset at me.
They don't like Rocky?
They don't like his type
They like me.
Oh. Yeah?
because he's burnt and he.
As you're kind of like walking, you're looking around. You're not walking at a very fast pace because you're kind of soaking in all the, because it's weird.
Can
Where is Nemesis?
Can I go walk up to one of the inventors, experimentors, and just like ask him like
You go up with your Orzhov insignia on your arm. And as you approach some of the inventors and the craftspeople in the main little town area there, you try to approach basically this Viashino who is, it looks like they're maybe tinkering with something or they're working on some sort of minor metallic object. You're not sure if it's a tool or piece of armor. You're not really entirely sure. It almost looks like it could be a set of boots or something. You see him using almost like a screwdriver type tool on pieces of it, and as he sees you approach, he goes, "Nope, nope, nope. Shop closed. Shop closed. Shop closed. Shop closed.
Oh, how you doing? One simple
Doing good. Shop closed.
is Niv here.
Who? Niv who?
Niv Mizzet.
I don't know Niv.
How do you not know Niv? You work here.
I never interacted with Niv.
What if I give you some help with
Shop is closed.
And he pulls down this curtain over top of his head.
It's like a curtain this big. It's just enough to cover his face. Like shop closed.
It's like a draw curtain. So he was sort of in this like little stand, and there's walls on either side, but it's like a little tiny booth, and he pulls like this curtain down on it, and there's like a little written sign on it that says closed.
Is it like just like a normal curtain?
No, it's like a metallic curtain.
Just made of metal.
Maybe Skriz could try it. I don't know if they don't like you because you're Orzhov or because you're.
So
He
I'm
considered
gonna push Elvin aside, but like,
As this like whole little scene is happening, you see some of the other vendors in here starting to pull their little curtains down.
No, I,
Oh, great. Now you went.
no, just piss off, okay? Go back to the center, and I'm gonna walk over and be like, hello?
You're as you're tapping onto the metallic screen, you hear a voice from behind you that's very familiar, and it sounds like it's coming in like between two of the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. They're looking for you.
Who's looking for me?
Them.
Who's the?
Ichabod.
I'll fucking wring his neck and I will skull fuck him.
He's not alone.
Well, I guess it'll be numerous people that get the.
Come back here. It's safe. I'll take you to a safe spot.
I follow the voice.
Do we hear all of this or just Skriz?
is Sparky all over again.
You guys do not hear it. You do see him talking to someone, and I skull fucker. You saw him say all that, but it just kind of looks like Skriz is ranting like he sometimes does.
Yeah, it's pretty normal.
Talking to himself. Wow.
Are you telling the group to come with you?
Hey, shit bags, let's go. And I tell him to follow me.
You guys follow him into the back of what it's sort of like an alleyway, and it leads into the back of another one of the buildings, like one of the larger. It looks like a dormitory or like a condominium, but it's actually some sort of a business. But so you're in the back part where it looks like there's dumpsters and
This is where I was
people
born.
come back here to take their smoke break. You know, like
This is a hospital.
they hang out. And from the shadows, you see Krinko and your dad.
I remember
Your
giving
dad
Dad
looks a
hug.
little bit worse for wear. It looks as though his face is bruised up. He has a couple of gashes on one side of his face, a black eye on the other side. One of his ears looks like it's been lacerated almost in half.
I go over, I hug him, and I'm like, that close hug where you like kiss the side of his head. I'm like, who did this? And I know who did it. I just want to hear it from you. Who did this?
It was Ichabod.
The treatment.
I'm gonna fuck start his face when I see it.
No, I thought you said it another way last time. I just want to check.
There's numerous ways goblins do things.
Okay. So like,
And like I'm turning around like raging when he asked me.
Ah.
that.
Let's. Things are different now. I've been hiding. I know you told me to go do some stuff. Thanks for
Is
not.
this Krinko?
Krinko.
But I had to protect my own hide.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, they knew that I was working with you somehow. I'm not sure how they found out.
Never guess.
well, he is
We're not
king of the
very public about
goblins.
So the whole crown thing, it just gave me a plus with goblins.
Yes.
Yes.
That was basically it, right?
If you did not know how to speak Goblin, you now can
Which
speak
I
it.
already know how to do it. I'm going to pull Krinko close to me. Like, there might not be another meeting between us, and I'm gonna pull off my helm that I reshaped, and I put it on him
Why are you giving me this back?
because I might not survive this route, and somebody has to lead the goblins.
You want me to lead them? I'm basically an enemy of the state right now.
You're not an enemy within the goblins.
No, but I have been keeping a pretty low profile.
Yeah, well, the goblins now we're guildless.
I had some of my people keeping an eye on your dad. Some of these machines came in asking him some questions. They tried to kidnap him, but we broke the machines up pretty good.
Yes. So you kept the dad safe.
Well, all of this happened about a day and a half ago.
Well, here's what I'm telling you. You need to get the Goblin Nation together. You lead them, because I won't be around much longer.
You planning on dying?
Only if it's a good day.
Don't goblins all think it's a good day?
It's always a good day if you die. It's a bad day if you make it to the next.
I'm not sure exactly what happened. I'm not sure why the machines came in, but they were looking for you specifically.
Oh, I know why Kebab was coming in.
And then there was a whole bunch of noise coming from Nivik's tower, and several large machines went in and basically assaulted the tower. And I don't know, I didn't stick around to see what happened, but it's been on edge ever since.
Here's where Yep. So I might have stirred the bee's nest.
Well, what's going on? I thought that the guilds couldn't declare war on the other guilds.
Well, we were in.
Isn't Ichabod part of the Izzet?
Not any longer.
I don't think so.
Yeah, not anymore.
He's now one of the outlaws.
He's out.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what happened.
And the
But-
guildlets are now have a voice. So
Well,
I need you
that's
to have a
good.
Voice.
I mean, I'll do the best I can with the goblins. I'm just basically telling you to be on guard.
So I'm giving him.
Listen, I'll hang on to it until you come back. You earned that crown from me fair and square.
I give him the crown of wonder, and I remove it from my equipment.
The Wand of Wonder?
No, the crown of goblins. Sorry.
Crown of the Goblin?
Everybody's like,
Yeah.
oh,
We
fucking tricked him.
So Krinko puts the crown of the Goblin King on his head, and he says,
Listen, when I see you again, you're gonna take this back. You're a much better leader than I am.
If I
That
survive,
was-
it's yours.
Was that an
I'll take it
attunement
back.
item?
Huh?
Was that an attunement item? Do you need
it was
an
his
attunement item
originally. He had it.
slot? Do you need an extra attunement item?
If there's something out there, we'll figure it out.
I'll give you the Pendant of Champions because you could probably use it better than I can, and I'll just wear this cloak of protection I have.
You just shut up in a slot.
Well, yes and no, because like the champion head is good. It's just not that good for a wizard because
Yeah.
I mean it gives me a warhammer. My AC is already 17, so it bumps it up to 18.
Alright.
So for a minute, basically, you get a warhammer, and your AC just goes straight up to 18. Plus, just wearing the pendant while it's attuned gives you a +1 to your AC. So
We can do that.
it's not really table talk. I'm just doing this in hell.
Well, he sees me give it to script or
I actually,
Krinko.
you should actually be able to see it in D&D. I put it up myself. It's pendant of champions.
Alright. I'll just add it later.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this is yours. If you happen to run into me again, I'll take it back if I feel like it.
I'm gonna take Grasnet down with the rest of the goblins for now.
You take him, you protect him.
Of course. I have thus far.
And I give both of them like, so I go up to Krinko, give him the hug, like the little back bump, like a little secret goblin handshake. But
You're new. I don't believe we've met.
she's fucking awesome. It's in their shirt, and you can pop from one to the other.
What, you don't
I
have
did it. It was like an amusement park for goblins.
Wait, I do remember you a little bit.
Yeah.
You're that one with the coat.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? You nervous?
Well, I didn't know she was running around with you
First one to
guys.
Jump around the coat?
Well, I wasn't in the coat. She just
Okay.
showed me
Nah.
the coat.
Okay, good.
They needed things. I got them things.
Do what?
It sounds dirty.
My God.
Well, I had to have some furniture and stuff repaired when I was,
Oh,
you know, ruling down the thing. That throne, she fixed it.
What do you mean?
She fixed the throne. And a couple of the other things.
She is magical. Anyway, there's a crown. I fixed it up a little bit. It now looks like a helm with little spikes in it. Hope you enjoy it. It protects your nose, our goblin noses.
Nice. I like the modification.
Yeah, you look excited.
So, do you know where Ichabod's kind of running his base of operation?
Well, if I had to guess, I think he took over Nivik's tower.
Where'd Niv go? I mean, we know.
I don't
we couldn't
know.
have defeated him.
You know, we don't usually mess with dragons, especially super powerful,
He's
super
here.
smart dragons.
He's at Nivik's tower. We're in Nivik's.
Yeah.
We're here.
Let's go.
Okay. Take my dad. Get the hell out of here. And when they see you again, they will congratulate you.
Okay.
Oh, don't forget to tell
Yeah,
them
that sounds good. I'm gonna go and meet with the rest of the goblins and tell them that, by decree of the current king, I am the temporary king, and they have to. We're gonna. What are we doing again?
No. You got it. You know how to do this. And my dad's right there by your side. So
Okay.
And
Yeah, we can do that.
go now.
um,
Get out
Draco-
of here. Take everybody that's is on the side of Niv visit. My brain got fried by them damn little brain things that looking at him.
I think you missed brisket.
Yeah, brisket, Nib brisket.
Nib brisket.
Get him out
That's
of
the one.
here. Anybody that's allied to them, we're about to blow some shit up.
And don't forget, if you ever leave your chair, there's 2 people that get to take turn.
Yes, share the chairs.
Okay.
That is.
Have they
like,
been
if
sharing it?
I die, I want that emboldened on the side. Share the chair.
Share the chair.
Sounds good. I'm gonna head down into the sewers and find the rest of our kind.
We knew we were battling. When we saw
He brought the.
Battle D.
To be fair, yeah,
Yeah,
we are people.
We did RP.
Be
We battle
careful
like
down in
that.
the sewers. Little brains on legs.
Yeah, be
They're not
careful.
just
Yes.
a myth, and they're pretty nasty.
Brains with legs?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
sounds terrifying.
it's worse than you think.
Yeah, way worse.
We just found out
Just
about.
keep an eye out.
Yeah,
Probably avoid them.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Avoid the rats too.
yeah. The larger than normal ones with the bulbous heads.
Yeah, they're called
Yeah.
rats of unusual size.
Rats of unusual size.
Yeah,
They
they are.
are.
Are you sure that's what they're called?
I'm pretty sure.
You know what? I heard you're still
Are
squishy,
you
so
best-
squish the fuck
biggest
out of
rat
it.
is-
All right, I can do that.
And if
Yeah.
you find a hive, run.
Find
You
a
find
big, brain.
Get the hell out of there.
Just leave.
Big brain, you got it. Well, like, how big are we talking here?
I didn't
It's
really
gonna
say,
be
but
bigger
you
than
know.
this. Yeah,
You
you're
know.
right.
Yeah, we don't know exactly how big, but you'd know.
Safe word is oranges.
Okay.
Or whiskey.
Whiskey.
Isn't
Whiskey.
that hell almost one
Whiskey
plus
bit.
on my spell HP?
Oh no.
Wait,
They give you
I got
+1
plus
yourself.
seven.
Alright,
Yeah,
so we're going
I
to
had
the
plus seven.
Let's go
Nivix
to the tower.
Nivix Tower.
We're going.
It's all the way up there.
He's running
I'm,
with
I'm
these.
getting the shield out and scimitar ready. And
Oh,
Who
is
is here?
it too late to say
Well,
that I
he's here for
did the
spells.
find familiar ritual earlier this morning?
I assume that you do that most days.
Yeah.
so on the way up, I'm going to coat my scimitar with the sleeping potion. Last one I have. Can I do that?
While we walk here.
Makes sense.
Can I coat my sword with the draw poison?
Oh, you have drought poison. Oh no, I still have drought poison.
Yep.
Yeah, we had.
You
a
all
bunch
should
of
have,
the-
like-
bunch of the basic ones.
I think I gave everybody 3 each that had the other weapons.
So I'm gonna coat
Which
mine
kind of
with
poison is this?
the drought.
And what does it do again?
It just
Gives them the poison condition.
it gives them poison
Okay.
condition if they fail by 5 or more. It
I'm
gives
gonna
them
put-
unconscious.
Yeah. Once the weapon strikes, the dosage wears off on the
Yeah.
weapon. So you
Alright,
basically
so
get one.
I'm putting the
Yeah.
drought poison on my scimitar. I still have a sleep potion and a bag of ball bearings.
bag of
And 2 steel pipes for some reason.
Two steel pipes.
Just in case.
I love the
Just
random
in-
stuff D&D guns.
He
can
just
do.
like walks in and just hit this pipe and it's his hand.
No, I think I used one of the steel pipes to build my cod cannon.
A
Cod
little
piece
bag
cannon.
of sand.
You all right over there?
I mean, that's the way it dies.
That is leaning up for one death tonight.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I am.
Maybe.
Why would I want to kill anybody?
Well, don't you die in like half the fight?
Oh. But burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
You know what? I cannot wait until a creature gets a hold of you.
Oh, it's gonna
And then
happen.
just goes.
I just hope they don't
And
have
I'll be
anyone
like-
polymorphed at the time.
I didn't want to die in his face.
Hey, in a different campaign, I just jumped off a cliff. So
So,
What?
where are we heading?
To the tower, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm just
You're my
following these
cousin.
guys.
Okay, I apparently do not have the correct map, so we will make do with the map that I need. Because
Wow.
I was not.
Unprepared.
I was not expecting you guys to go deal with this
Actually,
today.
serious question. What encounter were we supposed to deal with?
I have
what's that
several
map?
other in plan.
What's that map?
As you see, I have several other maps.
I really
It
didn't think
looks
we were
like
going to do Ichabod.
Neither did I.
Neither did I.
I feel like
Don't worry, I'll make it work.
There's no shot he has a robot monster in his bag.
You just. Oh, thank goodness for.
What makes you think I don't have a robot monster?
He just pulls out Optimus Prime. He just sets it back down.
it's like a Matchbox car, but it does the trick.
Yeah, this will actually work pretty well.
Okay.
It'll say Autobots Skull Talk.
Okay. So in this particular area, as you kind of walk around through the dormitory areas, heading towards the pathway that leads to the main tower in the center of the Izzet territory, you notice that it looks almost like a war zone through here. Several of the smaller buildings, the businesses, the ones that were more spread out, they look as though they have been burned, blasted, assaulted by either siege weapons, some type of machinery. You see that there are the corpses of several members of the Izzet League. There are some busted pieces of robots, and there are some other strange corpses that you don't recognize, but some of them do look like these brains with feet. And there's like one of the flows. It's almost like a little canal that kind of runs through that fuels the water when they're not using magical water presence to do some of the steam vents. There's like a bridge that crosses over before you get into the actual area of Nivix. It looks like part of it has been blasted apart. And as you are approaching into the area, kind of investigating around, you see a strange flesh-colored object. Sort of a...
Hobby?
It's sort of floating. It almost looks like from the backside that it is like maybe a squid or an octopus of some type. It's larger than a squid or an octopus.
What color is it?
It's sort of a pinkish flesh color. You're only seeing it from the backside.
I don't. That sounds
A strange flesh-colored octopus.
Yeah. It's kind of hovering around, not quite in the center, but it almost looks like it's patrolling near and around the bridge. You see it kind of hovering, but its back is to the area, so you can't, well, at least what you assume is its back. As you see these like sort of like little squiddy tentacles come off of its head, some of them flail around and almost look like eyeballs on the top of its squid tentacles.
So before we walk in there, I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Heroism. I'll do third level. Is that anyway? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. This needs to go down. And switch transition.
So
Switch it.
Go to table. It's one down. Where you switched it last time.
As we're walking up, I'm gonna reach into my bag, pull out a random item, in this case a broken sword, and just carry it with me.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna cast before we walk in this room.
Oh, there's no room. You guys are approaching from down in here.
So it's like above the
Yeah,
water.
Nivix is out on this side. So the thing that's sort of floating, I'm not gonna put it on the map yet, but it's sort of floating like right around in here.
Oh, okay.
Sort of like almost like back to back.
I
side
feel
to
like-
side.
At this point, Skriz is leading the charge.
Does this?
Good for sure.
But before he comes up, he slaps.
You wearing heels?
You were healed.
He's gonna slap Rocky.
Is your thing huge?
What?
You're familiar.
Right now, no.
Whoa.
No, tinsel is.
Tinsel is huge.
Is your thing?
Is Harvey with you?
Harvey is not.
Okay.
Because Harvey got disintegrated. Because you're an asshole.
You can resummon.
You're
I
resummoned.
know.
So
Not here with
as
her.
we walk up, before we pull up, I think Skriz is leading us. But on the way up, he touches Liska, Rocky, and Elvin, and he casts heroism on them. And you just hear him like whispering in his voice. He's like, "Just a good old Skriz, never meaning no harm. Been in trouble with the group since the day they were formed. Making his way the only way he knows how."
Cat's light.
Inspiration.
I love it.
On the
now,
whole group?
Does this creature at all?
But so you all have
Inspiration.
Heroism.
heroism.
Does
You three.
this creature
I figure
like
you don't
any
get as
way
much as everybody
reminiscent
else,
of
so-
Hopefully not. I'm not
Yes.
supposed to.
like the same potential
funny.
creature type.
It looks like a squid that's hovering. It looks like a
Hey,
very
I
big
saved your
squid
butt a couple
hovering.
So
times.
yeah. So
It
I
almost
feel
looks like a
Skriz.
octopus
I feel
hovering, but
Skriz
without
the
the head.
head.
Like I said, you can only really kind of see the
behind
back side of it. And
Do
these
you
like
mind if I?
these little tentacle things that are
Oh,
coming
I
off of it. It's got about 3 or
Touch
4
my
that come off the
goddamn
bottom, and
camera.
then it's got about 6 or 7 or 8 maybe on the top. And as you
I
kind
feel
of see
like
them floating
that.
around every now and then, you see what
Rocky
looks like these like
protected
whited out
Skriz.
eyeballs at the end of these tentacles.
Does it look like that big ass giant thing we saw flying in the sky, but a smaller version, or completely
No,
different?
that looked more like a phylum, which is like basically a big ass squid.
Okay. So this is just one.
Well, I don't really know what this thing is. I'm gonna. Elvin's next to me. I'm gonna look at Elvin. I'm gonna cast protection for good and evil on him. Maybe it might come up. Maybe it might not.
I'm gonna drop the broken sword beside me and animate it.
So he has protection against creature types, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Have advantage?
Yes, you have disadvantage. They have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and you cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
And then everyone within 10 feet of me plus 2 to saving rolls, and you
How
can't
many
be frightened.
things did you summon?
It's a medium.
Medium size.
Yes.
There you go. That's her animated thing.
Skriz is gonna turn around to Rocky and be like, "Don't let me die in vain today."
You're not dying.
That's
her word.
Do you have the token things?
No one my son.
The token markers for the conditions?
You can't lose
Yeah.
2 father figures.
You know what? I'm gonna let you just kind of control them. How about that? I usually hand them to you.
That's fair.
They should be alphabetized, so you
So
should be
go
able to
ahead and
find-
put concentration on me because I have heroism.
concentration as well.
Oh,
you could
I have
take
concentration too.
The badass one and put it on me, please.
Oh no, it's not concentration. Never mind. Sorry.
Not concentration. What ones are there? Tail eye.
There's a list on the bottom of the box.
Gotcha. Close a little bit. Probably be easier.
So-
Now we're gonna kill some-
You guys have set up your preparations.
Yes.
Excellent. We're going to try and actually get through combat in a reasonable amount of time. Please try to be thinking about what you want to do before it actually comes to your turn.
Only say
We have to
Can
roll.
I pre-roll? I crit on everything.
So as you are casting spells in the animation, the somatic and verbal components of your spells.
Oh,
This thing seems to notice that you are doing this, and it rotates around. You see what
What a fucking beholder! That killed me last time, fucker.
it seems to have many tentacled eyes.
Well, hey, you have
at the
protection
top
for
of
good
it.
evil, so.
It looks to not have a mouth that you can see visibly. All of its eyes look sort of undead and sort of whited out. Then you hear chittering noises coming from the other sides of you as a couple swarms of these bulbous-looking rats come out from the buildings behind you. You see several of them as you kind of see them approaching. You hear them gnawing, but they are gashing their teeth. Their brains are actually exposed. Their skulls have been completely ripped open, and their brains are actually hanging out.
Rats, they're here.
I'm in danger.
We've said that numerous times.
All right, and we're gonna roll for initiative.
You know what? We're using a handmade
crit.
dice to.
I got the prize that'll cross your eyes.
I just got the birds.
I just
That's
got
a nice
burgers.
surprise.
The green will make you mean. The green one. Holy fuck! I rolled a 1.
Two opposite ends of the
That's
spectrum.
mean.
Crit,
He's mean
one.
now.
I'm up front too. I hate my dice.
You made them. He said, "Can I
I
have
still
'em?"
need to paint yours. It's been how long?
I know. I still haven't painted mine. It's been like almost a year now.
Yeah.
I made them like 3 weeks afterwards.
Yeah.
My garage is getting clean, so I'm gonna start making dice here in the next couple of weeks. Again. I'm gonna make my own molds. I just need to.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna use these with the soft corners
Yeah.
to make my molds instead of the sharp corner where you cut your fingers and roll your dice.
Maybe it's someone that's Samuel.
Make your calluses stronger.
Why are you such a dick to me? I got a 5.
I got a 9.
You have a plus 4 to your initiative?
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah.
I've never fought one of these before.
It killed me last time.
I'm not
Yeah.
entirely
And
sure.
Ev was not kind about it either. He was like 52 and 65. How does that sound? Pretty good. Cool. You're dead. No, he at first
Why are you bringing up old shit?
he was sympathetic. He was like, "You're dead," and I could just see his smirk just going.
The biggest smile. Like,
You know that typical fashion, you're dead? That's awesome.
For a second.
it's like when the DM gets the TPK, you're like, he's like, that's so horrible.
GG easy.
In a different
Sorry,
campaign
I'm trying to
for a
lick my
second.
lips to get him back in the horrible.
I can't get him down. It's okay. I'm not smiling.
In a different campaign, someone was this close to dying from Finger of Death. And he actually looked like he felt bad for just a split second.
I did feel bad for just a second.
Well, you gotta think. We have a pretty good KDA right now. Like we got a nice kill death ratio going.
Listen, you guys splatter most of the stuff I throw at you. I'm trying a new approach. I'm making the encounters a little bit more challenging and or throwing smaller encounters at you. You won't know which one this is because I want this to be terrifying.
I'm scared.
It's terrifying. So.
Cheers.
Pink. Pink is terrifying.
Yeah, Illithid.
In
Beholder.
Nice Spirits of the Barbie movie, we got a pink. We got a pink beholder.
Guys, I think he just needs a hug.
That's exactly what it is. He just needs a hug.
I'm just 10.
Rob guessed it.
Come here, guys.
He's just lonely.
We saved
Rob,
Ravnica.
I will let you give him a hug first.
Well, I got 21 on my initiative, so it's possible.
It's always good when the wizard or sorcerer gets the 21.
Oh, it's so good.
Just fire.
I would have beat him if I had a higher initiative plus.
Yes, that's what's great about being a bard. You get like a +3 to 17.
Well, you do the most damage.
Yeah, we do. Usually.
I don't know why we always clump up when we know we're expecting.
It's so true.
Well, at this
Well, we let
point, we don't
Captain
really have-
Striz over here give us the flying V formation.
we don't
Because
have
the Mighty Ducks never saw that coming. Oh wait, when they fought the what was it? The
Yeah, but
Russians
when
or
you
the
walk
Turks?
through a thing,
No,
it's like
it was the JV or the senior
It's
team.
kind
was
of
the
enclosed.
Dutch.
There's like buildings.
No,
There's
it
not
was
a whole
in the
lot of
third.
yeah, it's not like
spread
you have
out.
much room. You could spread
No, it
out this
wasn't.
much more.
Okay.
Oh wow.
When they got destroyed with the flying V.
So-
the third movie.
I'm gonna roll some.
Did you add-
That is.
You had the +3 to your
That's 9.
grade.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't. It was when they're facing like the seniors, the kids who are way bigger than them.
And yeah, we don't get the +3 every round. It's +3 until it's used, and then you get 3 again. Because somebody had to be rule checking.
Hey, it wasn't me this
Or
time.
shit.
Wasn't me this time.
Somebody from another game.
You mean that you didn't read what the fuck your own spell did?
Yeah, you know what? You're the DM. You should know what the fucking rule says.
I don't know every rule.
You know,
I don't know every
yeah,
spell.
you're right.
Do you
And
know how
if
many
I can get
spells
away
there
with
are?
Using it and cheating a little
So
bit,
listen.
I'm going to do it.
So you're a bard. How many spells do you have to know? You're telling me I have to know all your spells,
No,
all of his spells,
No, I'm just
all
saying,
of his spells, and her spells.
You know what?
The
I'm
wizards
just
don't
saying
have one
this.
spell though.
If I robbed
Oh,
you
that's
and
fine.
you don't know I robbed you, am I at fault?
Yes, because you knew you did it, but you didn't know.
But if I don't feel like I'm guilty, am I really guilty?
That's why I'm not mad at you because you didn't realize that you did
Here's
it.
logic. I don't feel guilty.
Don't use Scrid's logic on me right now. That's
Scridge logic works on everything in this world. If I didn't get caught and I don't feel like I got caught, I never got caught.
It never happened.
seems
It never
good.
happened.
Elvin, how'd you do on initiative?
20.
Lizica,
21.
Navena,
9.
9.
Ooh.
Rocky,
9.
9.
Ooh,
Skriznet,
5.
5.
Where the bard
Who's the
should
better
be.
And we're gonna start.
Yeah,
Lizica is first.
oh, first. All right. I'm gonna look at this creepy thing in front of me. I'm gonna try out a. I haven't used this since campaign yet. I'm gonna try and shoot Ray of Sickness at it.
Ray of
Let's
Sickness.
see if I can get that nice poison debuff on it. I'll do it at second level, so we'll hit it on the big guy.
Okay.
So that's a plus. Well, I just rolled a 1, so that's not good.
That's why you should have just cast Fireball.
True. I was trying to wait till these rat things moved around a little bit.
So
Well-
that's a no go.
That's a no.
Elvin, you're unless you're moving,
I'm
Elvin's
gonna
up.
move away from these
Um,
rats.
Then there's going to be several rats and that weird thing, and then Navena.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk straight over, feeling strong as ever. Gonna walk straight over to one of those rats. And just like give it the Superman, like just over the top, over the head with the axe slash sword.
Well, it's several rats. It's like a small swarm.
How many are there?
Within the swarm, there's anywhere between 3 and 5,
Can I take?
and there are 3 individual groups of them.
Can I take like a swipe at them?
Yeah, you can. I'm just letting you know it wasn't like it was just one rat.
All right, I'm gonna take a swipe at it. The
Right now,
first,
that's
the set on the left.
Sure.
17.
17 will hit.
Whack 'em in
Um,
Like, suck it.
total damage is 12 on the first swing. On
12. You got it.
on the left side of the rats.
Left side.
Swing it again.
Okay.
Actually, I'll bonus action hex on the left.
You got it.
I meant to do that.
Oh
but
my god.
second swing, another 17.
17 more on the same one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You been spending so much time fucking playing your guys you do.
18.
18 damage.
Yeah.
20 total. Got it.
18 plus 12.
It's 20.
Are you?
30.
30.
30 total.
Got it.
Okay. Other than that, that's all for me. I mean, cast spell, bonus action, action, done.
Yeah. No, that's great. So you see Elvin come up and take a couple swipes at these groups of rats, which all seem to sort of stop. You see that there's this like almost like purplish faint energy coming off of their brains. They almost seem to be respondent to something else, like some sort of outside influence. You see that the energy around their brains matches the same color of the eyes of the thing that's up there. Anything else from you, Elvin?
No.
Okay. Next up is let's see. I gotta deduct some hit points here. Okay. The one that you've been beating on, the swarm that you've been beating on, is going to.
It takes it at disadvantage.
They actually the tiny little swarm of rats that are slightly larger. They actually move into your space and start crawling up all over you, trying to gnaw at you and rip at your face, rip at your arms, anywhere that they can get to. But instead of actually biting you, they seem to be focused as almost as a group. They all sort of like hover around you in a little circle and they launch some sort of a psionic attack at you.
Still at disadvantage.
Are these creatures aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead?
They are aberrations.
Okay, so he is immune. I casted protection from good and evil. He's immune from charmed, frightened, or possessed. Anything that would do that, and then any creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against him that are of those types. So if it's not charmed, frightened, or possessed, it'll just proceed through.
So as long as it's not charmed, frightened, or possessed. The group of rats casts confusion. This spell assaults and twists creatures' minds, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled actions. Each creature within a 10-foot radius of around Elvin needs to make a wisdom saving throw,
And then
or
a
they're
Rocky
affected
and
by the
Screws.
spell.
The Venice should.
She's 10.
She's technically there, yeah.
Okay, so
So it's Rocky and
Rocky and Scrizz make
I need to
wisdom
make
save.
wisdom
I
save.
the rat.
Yes, wisdom save.
You get a +2. Because I'm awesome. So do you, Scrizz. And you can't.
I think got the
You
picture
can't
for
be
it, though.
feared if you're within 10 feet of me as well.
Is this a
Save
Yeah, save. Wisdom save.
17.
17's good.
oh no. Is this gonna be a charm spell or something?
No.
So I got a 10.
You could take the +2 from me as well.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
you got 10.
Oh.
It's not looking good.
That's why I hate switching fucking levels in between. I'd rather look.
So they're just immune to confusion?
Do what?
Is that what you said? That's what your spell does?
Not confusion. It's
No, no.
charmed, frightened, or possessed.
And they're immune? And this is a concentration effect?
Yes,
Got it.
I have concentration on him.
Good to know.
Mhm.
Are
And
you
then-
wearing anything that protects your mind from being read?
Nope.
Interesting.
No. Yeah.
I think nothing.
I think that might go for
So
me next.
what did I roll for?
Wisdom
Yeah, it's a
save
wisdom. It's just a
For
wisdom
who?
saving throw.
because of what this rat effect on Elvin.
Oh shit.
It's a good thing I got warcasted.
So how we do on the wisdom saves?
Yeah.
You fail. Anyone else?
17.
Pass. Skriznit. I
Alright,
need you to
got
roll a
it.
d10.
Mm-hmm.
Just roll a d10.
Oh.
He's
I was
like, all right, cool.
It's
Defense.
confusion thing.
Yeah, do it. Go ahead. Sure.
Let's do this.
Here comes a 10.
7.
You are under the effects of a confusion spell, which basically means that you have a hard time figuring out exactly what it is that you want to do.
That's what life is for.
So you,
It's another
while
day.
you were affected by confusion,
Feel
you
like the
cannot take
mutants.
reactions. And at the start of each one of your turns, including the turn where you first were affected on it, you have to roll a d10 to determine what your behavior will be for the turn. So your turn right now, it says the creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach.
Uh-oh, poor Rocky.
Good.
If there is no creature within its reach, the creature will do nothing. At the
Now,
end, at
when I
the
do
end of each,
melee weapon, melee attack, do I get to choose what kind of melee attack it is?
yes, it just says that you have to make a melee attack.
Okay.
It says at the end of each of your turns, you can attempt to make the wisdom saving throw again. If you succeed, it ends.
All right.
Okay.
So I get to choose the attack.
So when it comes to your turn, that's going to be your action,
Okay. I have to make. A
and you
melee
can make
attack,
no reactions while you are confused.
but I can make any melee.
Any melee attack you want,
I want.
and it's against a random creature. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be one of your enemies. You're not charmed.
so
You're
I
just
can
confused.
I can just choose who I want it to be, or
In
Or I
the
can
battle right
roll-
now, you're like hit with like this wave of psionic energy.
so should I roll?
That's
to see
distorting
who
your
I
vision.
hit?
Yeah, yeah, it's random. You can decide how you choose randomly, whether you roll a die or.
Well, right now Rocky's.
It
Well, he
doesn't
goes-
matter.
he
We'll
goes
wait till my
after me.
turn.
It just says within his reach. But it doesn't say that you move. It just says that if there's a creature within your reach, that you have to strike one of them randomly.
But I go before you, right?
Yes.
Okay, that is the rat's turn. Next up, because I've never actually used that spell, it's pretty cool. Next up is the rat in the middle. It is going to move through Elvin, not provoking attacks of opportunity because they're so small. And it's going to come out here.
Keep
It's
going
going to
away
come out
from-
towards this, like, the creature. It's going to get within. I'll just move him. This one swarm is going to come out here, come around, and then it's going to use its confusion spell to hit here, which will affect Lizica, all the familiars, Navenna, and Rocky and Skriz, but he's already affected. Basically, I'm aiming it right into this area right here.
Damn, that's a big ass fucking radius.
So wisdom saving throw.
Why did I
Oh, this
lose
is
a
gonna be
bardic
great.
inspiration?
Navenna, you have
You
plus
didn't. You haven't
two.
lost any.
+2.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Well,
I may
look.
need it.
Oh,
not that bad.
19.
Actions.
19's good.
You're
I got
small,
14.
That's good.
but if you look
Okay.
down
Yeah,
here,
Benji got like a 3.
15
That's good.
for me. I gotta roll for the other ones.
look
Benji
at
got
that.
it.
Bardic inspiration shows 3 now. I had 4 here, and now it shows 3.
Benji.
Just go up on the sheet.
Did anything with the crown change that? Enhance ability?
It might have decreased your charisma.
It might have.
7. 7's a fail.
7's failed.
3's.
Three's alright. Three's company.
We had to how quick that erases. Bards. Why do I keep playing these son of bitches? Feels so great.
19.
Because they amazing.
Stencil.
So far just the familiar.
God,
Yeah,
I
just
love-
stencil fails.
Yeah, Benji fails too.
I
All right,
love-
the familiars both fail. Everyone else in that area passes.
Yep.
Next up is going to be the other rat. It's going to take an attack at Elvin.
Bring it.
It's got gnaws the
Disadvantage,
kneecaps.
Why is it disadvantage?
Because
about
of
your
the
feet
protection spell.
Got it.
His protection and also my club, but his protection's fine.
True.
It's going to take a
Doubles again?
bite attack at you.
Double secret disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Does a 15 hit you?
15 misses.
Okay. All these rats, they start to crawl around your feet and they try to gnaw at you, but they do it in like this weird unison, almost like their attacks are coordinated. Next up is the weird pink object in the middle there.
I'm not excited for this.
I'm not.
Disintegration ray.
These screens go.
94 damage?
Disintegration ray is just gone.
Just dead. DD.
It'll be
Just
fine.
make sure you pass the check.
Sorry guys, I'm out of clones.
Well, you have +2 if you're within 10 feet.
The pink monster-looking thing is going to hover back towards the bridge,
We'll call it the twat.
and then you see one of its little eye tentacle, stalky-looking things. It illuminates with a brighter purple energy, and it's going to launch a psychic ray at Lizica. Lizica, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Good thing I'm a wizard. 15.
You pass.
Oh, that
God.
was 20.
I rolled. Oh god. Okay, I rolled an 8.
That is going to be its
I have
turn.
+7 though.
Next up is Navenna.
Oh, great.
Rocky, you're on deck.
Man, I love
Okay.
you.
So,
Save
Pencil is confused, but she can't make attacks, so I'm assuming she's just going to fly at someone and like splat at them,
Correct.
Yeah.
and then sort of fly
Well,
around
she
in
has to
confusion.
roll the d10 to see what she does.
Oh, okay. I bet.
I feel this round 1 has been the
Oh,
longest.
that's D8.
That's the.
It is a bit
Sorry,
sad.
Use the one that's it.
That one.
Mhm.
Thank you. 6.
A 6. It just says that your creature will not move or take any actions this turn. At the end of her turn, she can try to make the wisdom save again.
Okay.
Is that it for
For
her?
Tinsel.
All right, and then what are you doing?
I'm going to use my bonus action to move the giant floating sword.
Mhm.
Get him.
And I'm going to make an attack against the rat
Okay.
there. Actually, gonna move over here.
Much big damage, big damage, big damage.
Good whammies.
Yeah, if you want to move around, Rob, and get other pictures, you can. I know that you guys get some pictures for me for the social media, which is nice.
14. Or 24, sorry.
24 to hit.
Yes.
What are you attacking with?
My
The sword. Yeah,
Yeah.
24 hits.
all right. And I'm just gonna pull it up here. 6 plus it's 7. 7 damage.
7 damage. You got it.
Okay. Picture the picture.
Anything else from Univena?
I'm also going to firebolt it.
Okay. Make a ranged attack.
Again. Don't stop.
19 plus
Yep, that hits.
something.
Yeah. 19 plus.
All right. I'm gonna roll it on here because I don't have 2d10.
That's fine. You can roll wherever you feel comfortable rolling it.
The D100 is like 90.
16.
16 damage. Which one are you shooting? You got it.
And then I'm going to. I don't know where I'm gonna move.
The if you move past the cranium rats there, he is
Oh,
going
I
to take
did.
an attack of opportunity against you.
I already did it. I'm not gonna take it back.
It's going to take a bite attack at you. Is this a disadvantage too?
It's only for Elvin.
It's going to be 23 to hit.
That is.
Unfortunately, I can only target one.
You're going to take
83.
Oh, that can't be right.
That sounds great.
That's not what you want to hear.
Oh, 90.
Yeah, that can't be right at all.
I think it's right.
Sure.
What happened?
I'm dead.
She about to.
No, I don't. I don't.
She bulletproof because it's about to hurt.
You're going to take 21 points of piercing damage.
Really? Wow.
Just for walking away.
Jesus.
Watch it.
Play the fucking Harry Potter.
21.
And you're going to take
No way.
It's really pissed that I thought.
Bolted him.
Yeah, such a great movie.
15 points of psychic damage.
What are you doing? You're our T-Rex caster.
Hey, you're
You're
casting on
fucking up
yourself.
As these things launch and scratch and gnaw and bite at you, you feel psionic energy pulsating from them as they bite into you.
Don't piss off the rats, guys.
Anything else from Univena?
No, I'm done.
Next up is Rocky. Skriznet, you're on deck.
All right, so we gotta get out this big fucker. I'm gonna use my bitches. Okay, I'm gonna close with the rats. I'm gonna see if I can get flanking with the sword. That's tearing it, and the Venice sword on the other side. Is that
Sure.
better? Okay, cool. So flanking with the rats, and I'm gonna swing twice. Shit, I hope that hits 25.
Yep. 24 hit earlier.
I can roll that. Hey, Daddy rolled a 10. 15 slashing for the first swing.
On who?
The rat swarm here.
This rat's over here.
Okay. 15 on. That's the one that Nivena's already hit a couple times.
Yep. That was un number uno. Numero dos. Oh, that hits for days too. 12 slashing damage.
Another 12 slashing. You got it. As you see Rocky swing his weapon into the swarm of rats, he seems to slay a few of them, and their numbers have dwindled by about half.
Good. Cool.
Um,
And then
That
I'm
means
going
their
to
damage.
wink at Elvin to take a swing if he likes.
all
Do
right.
I have advantage on it? No.
It's just protection.
Nice. 18.
18 hits.
13, 19 damage.
19 damage to the one that you're by.
Yeah.
You got it.
Well, I have 2. It's the one that I've been swinging at, but
Okay, you got it.
okay, cool.
You see that this group has diminished by about half as much.
Good.
That's your reaction. So Rocky went. Skriznet, you're up. Lizica, you're on deck.
So I can only attack anything near me.
You have to make. It doesn't say that you can move. It says that you have to make an attack within range.
My sword had that drow poison. I don't know what the save or anything is
Oh,
for it.
I think I have it on my.
I want to say it's like 14 or some shit. It's not
It
high.
is. It's 13. 13 Constitution saving throw.
Or they are poisoned.
That's pretty good. That's also good.
Okay.
They got 19s before their bonuses.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
So I have to attack anything within range of me.
That's what it says.
Melee.
I have nothing within melee range of me.
I think it said you did nothing.
No, it does not specify what you do. It just says that the creature uses its action to make a melee attack against anybody determined, against a randomly determined creature that's within its range.
I have nobody within my range melee.
It says if there is no creature within its reach, the creature does nothing this turn.
So
You get a save at the end.
He gets to do another save at the end of the turn.
Can I move?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I didn't do anything, no attack, and I'm going to do a saving throw. Wisdom.
It's wisdom save.
Eight.
That's fair.
But there's nobody near me. So.
I would say no, actually, you can't move. Because it
No.
says that you have to basically spend your turn doing this thing.
Mhm.
The only thing you can use with your action is doing that thing, which is attacking somebody by you. So
All right. So I rolled an 8.
you're still under the effects of confusion. Lizica,
But do I keep my concentration?
it doesn't say that you would lose your concentration. You didn't
Alright.
take damage.
So you guys still have your +3.
Realizing this big guy's a threat here, I'm going to.
You guys ever been so scared of a swarm of rats in your life?
I'm pretty scared.
not
of
really.
rats, yeah.
I'm hitting, so you know.
You did like 30 damage to one of your wizards.
Yeah.
I had it coming.
That's true. I don't think you took any damage in the dragon fight.
Yeah.
It was your turn.
I'm off my game anyway. It's fine.
I'll go ahead and do
Oh.
Sacred Flame on the big guy. So it's a
Sacred Flame.
14 dex.
Sacred Flame on Sir Squids.
Sir Squids.
First quiz a lot.
Sir Squids a lot.
Do I have disadvantage or anything on it?
No.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. That is fair.
First damage to the BBG.
5
It's actually
radiant damage.
5 radiant damage.
It's mid now.
I'll do bonus action my braziers to cast it again. So another dex saving throw.
Another dex. That's cocked. 5.
Alright. It has not good dex. That's max damage. 16.
16 more radiant damage.
Let's see. I'll stay here because I'm within 10 feet of Rocky. That sounds like a good place to be. So.
You see Lizica launch a couple blasts of guiding bolt at this creature, which lights it up. Does it light it up too?
Yes, it is very.
You cast guiding bolt, right?
It was Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
Yes.
Got it. I was like, because guiding bolt, you guys have advantage on it now
Yes,
because
yeah.
it lights it up like a Christmas
But
tree.
Sacred Flame's a bit different.
Okay, Elvin, you're up. And then it's gonna be a bunch of monsters, and then the venom.
All right, so Elvin swinging at the one he's been hitting.
You got it.
Nice, 21.
21.
You know, same old, same old. We hit those.
He goes deep.
All right, 15 damage.
15 damage. You
on
got
that
it.
pack of rats. Second swing. Gross. 15.
15 hits.
13 more damage.
13 more damage. You cleave with Scoffbog down, and you chop chop, and you get the last couple rats and sever their heads from their bodies. This swarm of rats is no more.
Awesome.
You still have movement and a bonus action if you want it.
Well, I'm gonna move. I'll use my bonus action to move it over to the other set of rats.
They're just like right next to it.
Yeah, moving my hex over to it.
Hex, right?
But yes, correct. I'm good.
Okay. Anything else from you?
No, that's it.
Next is the swarm of rats near Rocky and the sword. The one senses sentience in Rocky and chooses to attack him versus the other.
Sword.
22 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
Oopsies.
You're going to take 11 points of piercing damage. And 17 points of psychic damage.
Jesus. You said 17?
17.
Oh, fuck. Motherfucker.
It then moves out of your space and kind of goes back into the spot that it's in. It's like a swarm. They kind of swarm up you like a chain, never actually breaking your full momentum, trying to bite and claw and scratch at your face. The other rat over by Elvin is going to... It's going to use its one usage of confusion. It's going to put the thing in between Lizica, Rocky, and Navenna.
Here we go again.
Wisdom saving throw.
You take it +2.
That's why I stayed where I was.
21.
Pass.
22.
Pass.
Sorry, just a moment.
Sorry, it was 24. Thanks, Rocky.
I
I confused
took
the rat.
17 psychic points.
That just passes.
Other which is passed.
13.
That is his action. He is done. The pink Squidward-looking thing.
My sword failed.
I'm scoring.
Your sword doesn't have any sentience.
Okay, so I don't have to roll for them.
No.
Okay.
Makes sense.
It needs to be a creature that has basically like an intelligence of its
It
own.
does have intelligence.
No, I mean like it needs to be
Okay.
sentient on its own.
Okay.
Yeah.
It needs to have a brain.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
I don't think it works. It's considered like probably a construct.
It is.
I don't think it works against, because I don't think it worked against undead either. Most of the time, they're immune to those types of things.
It reaches out one of the tentacles on the top of its head, and another purple energy beam shoots out. At this time, it's aiming at Elvin. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Already,
I have +7 to it, so it's alright.
that's true.
23.
You are bombarded with a blast of psychic energy. It washes over you at first, and you feel your muscles and everything sort of tense up for a second, and then you're able to almost like flex off the effects.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
It's going to use its movement to actually move in between, or it's going to move up next to Skrizna and Elvin.
So like right here.
Yep.
Like,
Oh, that is some
Your best friend.
movement.
And it's done with its turn. Navenna, you're up. Rocky, you're on
You
deck.
got something in melee to
Alright.
attack.
Is this rough terrain? Is
That's
it
true.
raised? Is it?
It's difficult
anything
terrain.
different?
It's like gravel, like
was that?
pieces of a building.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to move. I want to line up
Oh yeah.
the rat swarm and the giant monster, and I don't want to hit my little construct, and I don't want to hit Elvin.
That would be fine.
Or Rocky. And you're
Depends
not-
on what
you're
you're
not
aiming
really-
here, because
It's
if
the
you're
energy.
aiming lightning bolt, you won't be able to avoid your sword.
Bonus action, I'll move it.
There you go. It'll
And it's
it's
still
still within
within.
melee. You got it.
Yeah, and let's go ahead and attack it just for kicks. With the natural 20 for the
That's a crit.
Sword crit.
for the
You
sword.
get to ring the button. There you go.
It feels.
It feels right.
Great.
It feels like things are right in the world.
Let's hope these rats go.
Yep, that's what they sound like.
Okay. So
Here's the part. Jason Sword.
So that's a 5
Thank you.
times
Thank you very
2,
much.
right?
You roll twice.
You roll your damage dice
Oh,
twice, and then
okay.
add your modifier once.
It's at least how we do it here.
5.
I mean, you guys can just double the roll if you want to, but I think it's more fun to roll
I
more
think
dice.
it's more fun.
So 11 plus 1 is 12.
12 points of damage. You got it.
And then I would like to lightning bolt through the little rat swarm there and the monster at 3rd level.
Okay.
Or thunderbolt.
So I
Whatever.
got to make a deck save on some most of my guys, right? So rat in front of Rocky, 9. Big pink thing, 12. And other rat thing, 18.
Other rat thing passes. It's 16.
All right, so describe to me this lightning bolt. I want to know what it looks like as you are launching this thing, like the severity, how it's going through, and what color it is. I want to know all the stuff.
Well, Matilda's kind of pissed that she tripped in front of this thing and then got hit. So it's bright orange because she likes orange, and she's just pissed. So she's going all out at this thing.
So you see a huge surge of energy streak out, and you hear her say something to the effect of unlimited power, and she launches the lightning bolt.
And basically,
Little swearing in there, you know. Little goblin swearing. It's fine, you know.
she makes the same gestures he was making in the bar. He
I'm
just
weak.
couldn't get lightning on.
I saw someone do this once.
Okay. That's 68, and I'm definitely rolling on here because I don't have that many D8.
That's fair.
Or
Not with
86.
that attitude.
What was it?
27.
27 points of damage.
Or half for that one.
So the one will take 14.
Do it.
Let's do it.
This one takes 27. And then another 27 from, yep. The one rat in between Rocky and the sword, basically the swarm of them, they implode and explode from the burst of lightning energy that comes through them. They're dead. Thank you.
Hey, no clapping over there.
That's gonna, unless you have anything else that's gonna bring us to Rocky.
I'm done.
All right, so
Griznit, you're on deck.
I'm gonna look behind at that lightning bolt that just came out and go, damn. Remind me not to piss her off. And I'm gonna close with Dr. Creepy over here. Flank with
How many
Alvin.
possibilities?
Yep.
One.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hex at 1st level. I think you want those D6.
Whoa!
Big guy's cat.
Yeah, this one. And then I'm gonna swing twice.
You got it.
New swinger. 20 do hit.
That hits.
All right, 8, 12 plus 4, 16. No, plus 5. 17 damage on the first hit.
17, you got it.
And then swing number dos. Even better. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Damage. Cheeseburgers. How much? I got the shakes to make you quick. 8, 10, 15 damage on the second.
15 damage, you got it.
And then I will action bonus action movements, render my turn. And then I will wink at Elvin to also take an attack and say, how y'all doing?
All right. Turning straight around, looking this thing right in the eye.
Which one?
All right, 25 on that swing.
Yeah, that hits. I was just reading my abilities.
18 points of damage.
18, you got it.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
And that now ends my turn.
All right. Skriznit, you're up.
Do I have to roll who I attack against?
Well, at the start of your turn, you have to roll your d10.
Okay, my D10.
Yep, to determine what your behavior is this round.
Yeah, I know. I see those. I'm just looking at the
I feel like that one's hot.
this one.
That
Yeah,
one's
right
hot.
there. That's a nice
I was
crispy.
gonna say.
Yeah.
On a 10, you can move and act normally.
Ooh yes.
Big green eye or white eye, whatever. The script turns to me like, "You like to look at me? I will look at you, and I'm gonna cast.
In my turn.
I'm gonna cast that 4th level. 4th level. Cloud of Dagger. He's like, "Well, fuck! Stop, suck it!"
What level are you casting it at?
I'm
Fourth
the
level.
4th level.
Okay, I'm just curious.
He's got a smirk. I don't
Counter
like it. I don't like it.
So he casts it at 4th level, and that will be 8d4.
84?
84 damage.
That's nice.
Hold on. Yeah, just go ahead. There's 4.
Yeah,
And there's-
he just gave you 2 more.
There's 2 more. And hold on. D4 more.
I was waiting for him to pull out more and just say.
6. Oh,
That's all I got.
suck it right there. I don't need yours.
I need your help.
I mean, it is.
Nice ASMR.
Sounds like it's coming from everywhere. Left
Oh, yeah. There's 6, 7,
And
Eight.
only you pay me.
I think
10,
this spell
12,
was the sole reason that
11,
brought mind flares into this
15. 15 damage by cloud of daggers on him.
What type of spell is that?
That
What
was
school of magic is it?
She knew hers.
conjuration.
Conjuration?
I'm crazy.
And I dropped the when I cast this, I dropped the
Oh, heroism.
heroism on you all.
Oh no, they lost 3 temp HP. Damn.
Yeah.
No, they suck now.
Yes.
Oh.
Fuck again.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, you suck again. Conjurations. Cloud of daggers.
You see one of its eye stalk tentacle looking things light up with a strange green energy, and as you attempt to cast the conjuration spell within its space, the daggers actually bounce off, and they're going to land into rocky space.
Ooh.
Believe I have protection against that spell. So is it 16
Yeah.
damage?
It's almost like this force field goes around
Yes.
it. It uses its reaction this turn.
I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, I killed her. I was trying to help you.
It wasn't
Damn it.
purposely, but you know. And as a bonus action,
God damn it, Bobby.
damn it, Bobby.
I was really hoping someone would cast a conjuration spell on
You might
him.
want to try the concentration in it.
I will admit it.
Go back to
Suck my ass.
Man, I love homebrew rules.
Not like he can do it now.
That spell so
So
much
as
time,
a
you're not remember
bonus
it.
action,
Just conjuration spells.
That's kind of funny.
I rolled randomly on a table that they were able to reflect or stop one conjuration spell
as a
from directly
bonus
hitting. them.
action.
Each turn.
Well, it stays there. I mean, he could recast it again.
As a bonus action, the cod cannon,
Yeah, yeah, you absolutely can do that.
and he will throw.
Throw it out.
I'm gonna throw it out, flop it out, and he shoots out the force ballista at the pig.
You got it.
I'm sorry, Jess. I know you're just tired of playing with the guy.
Don't care.
Yes,
She's like,
force ballista hits the pig. Or Cutie.
It's my fault for throwing a pink squiddy-like monster on the table.
You have
that's on me.
40 episodes of prior info.
That's on me. I threw a pink, fleshy-colored monster out on the
You
table.
take 5
That's on me.
fucking damage.
Yeah, 5.
Is this- Never mind.
Okay.
I'll take
And for movement,
Ready.
am I still underneath the spell since I
No,
broke
you can
it,
act
or-
normal. You can act
Did you
normal.
break it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't break it.
No, you just
I
rolled,
didn't.
you just rolled a 10.
I rolled a 10, so I still get to move around, right?
Yeah, you can act normal.
I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20.
Ooh, you're so
25.
lucky. He already used his
Alright.
reaction this round.
Yeah.
That's why you did it.
And at the end, I get to see if I broke it right.
Yes, you get to make another wisdom save.
Did you drop Cloud of Daggers? That's on me.
I can't until next round.
I thought you could do that at any
Can
time.
you just drop concentration anytime, or does that have to be a specific time?
I'm done concentrating.
I think you can drop it anytime you want. I'm not really sure the rules. I think that
don't
if you
really know either.
don't want the spell to be up, I don't think you have to have
All
it
right,
up.
as soon as I see it hit Rocky, I break the concentration.
I mean, him taking damage from one turn was enough, right?
And then
Yeah,
I'm going to
I
do
think
my
so.
wisdom
You
saving
having
throw.
flashbacks to the competition?
Yes, I am not doing great. See, if you stay within 10 feet, you got a +2.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter because I got 11. 13, I don't think would have mattered.
13 save.
13's a save.
Ah,
You have broken the effects of the confusion spell.
Yeah, well, okay, good.
All right.
Thanks.
Anything else?
I'm good.
Lizica, you're up. Elvin, you're on deck.
I'm gonna hold my action for my channel divinity on the pink guy until right before Rocky goes. It's the path to the grave one. Other than that,
Okay.
I think Benji was under the effects of the confusion.
Yep, you got to roll a d10. 2 says the creature does not move or take actions this turn.
If he saves, he got a 2, so he's still confused. Okay.
Anything else from you, Lizica?
Nope. Not until before Rocky.
Did you
Is path
No,
path to the grave, is that an action to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's an action.
Uh,
Oh, I'm not gonna do it.
Elvin, you're up.
I forgot to mention this to you on the hex dex check.
Got it. Okay.
I have to do that.
Well, it's dex ability checks.
Yes.
Okay.
So, you see Elvin change his pupil colors to the same white that the pink monster is. Kind of rolls around where the rats are. So kind of standing, like lined up. Basically, it's like rats. The pink fleshy thing, Rocky. And you hear the words of Drekthar Norlock. And a black lightning bolt shoots out of my hand straight down a 100-foot path. Everybody in that line has to make a dexterity saving throw.
When did you get lightning bolt?
Level 10, baby.
You get lightning bolt from what?
It's a cleric spell, black lightning bolt.
That's not a real spell.
It literally put it on.
It's a home.
That's a homebrewed spell.
Yeah.
Why did it put a black lightning bolt on my?
Because you said to use homebrew. That's a spell I think he made up.
You motherfucker!
It is pretty cool spell.
It's bullshit.
Sorry.
I didn't know
You do not have black
fair.
lightning
because
bolt.
I did not learn.
You
that
made
one.
that one?
Calm down, Black Adam. You do
Dude,
not have black lightning
That
bolt.
was sweet because it was like, if they failed the dex check, it's 8d6.
You're so
I mean, it's
bonerific on that one.
Yeah, I was so
I
excited.
mean, it's a normal. It's basically just a reskin of the lightning bolt. That's what.
And
it
why would
is.
clerics be able to cast that?
I don't know. I don't know.
It
It's on the
gave
player.
it to me. I didn't learn it. It
It's
was
because it's a homebrew spell.
all right.
Yeah, I may have not selected
I'll
like wizard
do it
specifically or
myself.
something like accident.
He's like, I cast black lightning bolt. I was like, what the fuck is black lightning bolt?
Yeah.
Then I
He's
thought
like-
about it. I go, wait a minute. Damn it, Rob.
Like, this is about to be sweet.
Don't get me wrong. That's dope. But no, you do not have black
All right,
lightning.
that's fine. Okay.
It makes sense for your class, though.
Instead,
I mean, kinda.
Kind of.
instead
Maybe
of,
I'll give it as a scofflog power at some point.
don't do that. You're gonna make Billy angry. All right.
You only have 4
I
uses
guess
a
I'll
day.
take a
also.
swing at the guy that's act. No,
They're both hexed.
not bad. I'll swing at the pink guy.
He went from casting a spell to I'll swing.
Yeah.
I guess I'll swing.
I'll do
That's my bread and butter.
I'll do Hexblade Curse for bonus action on the pink guy.
Okay.
First. So that's a crit.
Ooh.
So it's got to hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. He's ending up doing more damage than his black lightning bolt.
I like how excited they get when they thought I was looking for a battle map. They were like, "Ooh, it's happening, guys! It's happening!"
Well, that's just not even fucking possible to get a 10. Gotta reroll one. Alright. So 10. 8, 24, 34 plus 8 more. 42 on my first one.
Cheating.
It's pretty good.
You want to see a 18?
Okay.
No, too.
Hey, mine was a natural crit. Calm down. Ooh. I swing at the rat. No, I'm assuming a 14 misses.
14 does miss.
Okay.
Anything else from you?
That's right.
The rat.
No, everything's all good for me.
All right. The rat that you tried to swing at, not really, is going to. The rat swarm is going to move around you and flank with the squishy thing.
They don't have tactics.
They do. These are very smart rats.
They have a big brain.
Their brains popping out.
Now you normally have disadvantage against you, right?
Yeah.
Flat roll.
So now I just get a flat roll. Nice. Crit.
Good one.
It's crit.
Yep.
I demand you re-roll it again.
You can't use your
Sorry, I didn't
inspiration
pick up
that
the
way.
silver
Sorry.
barbs.
That'd be sweet.
Sorry.
You can use luck that way though if you have luck. Just saying.
I don't know.
You don't need to. You don't need to be a gnome to do it. Just most gnomes take it because it's really good.
It's brutal.
My gnome has it.
All right. So I have good news and bad news.
I'm ready for the bad news. Bad news.
The
first.
bad news is that I might kill you on this hit.
Okay, good news. Good
The,
news.
the good news is that it'll be just one hit that kills you.
How can you kill me on one hit?
I
Dude,
crit on you.
Those rats fucked me up, and it was a
Dude, they
red.
did like 30
Alright,
damage
I'm ready.
in one
I can
turn.
take.
Yeah.
Not a crit.
Bring it. Do it, Daggy.
30-second death of the
This is
year.
It's
gonna
gonna be
be-
like 64 damage.
Yeah, I'm saying like yeah.
How come you never hit them? You can't do time.
You're gonna take 27 piercing damage.
That's not the big one.
That's not a big one. It's just like damage.
Yeah, do it again. I can take it.
I can take it. Pulse rate.
What's going on?
That's a lot of dice.
A lot of dice. I mean, it was what 18 psychic damage against me.
Something like 17 or 18.
And 38 points of psychic damage.
That was.
You
27?
Was it? Oh,
I was
just
one off.
We
Yeah,
did.
I'm thinking 60s.
You can't kill me.
That had to hurt.
Yeah, I'm fine.
This pink squishy thing is going to take and it's going to avert using the raise this time. It's actually going to take straight up attacks because it now spells blood in the water, and they're using tactics to try to eliminate one of you. It is going to make a bite attack. I know. Where's its mouth? You actually see the tentacles underneath of its mouth, underneath of its body, sort of spread out, and then this mouth sort of just comes out with all these like lamprey teeth.
We were looking for one.
No, I was curious. I didn't know if it had a mouth on its mini or not.
Does a
actually
does a
have
20
six
hit you? Just make sure.
You should get the shield
Me?
spell. No.
You should.
You take 17 points of piercing damage as this thing bites into you. And it's going to take a tentacle attack at you as well. An 11 is going to miss you.
Did you get a disadvantage?
It has flanking.
I have flanking.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm down.
Oh, great.
Oh, well, if the first got you down, I'll take the tentacle attack at Rocky.
No, you already said it.
You already rolled it.
I missed it.
To be honest, I was gonna take death saves if she did hit me with it.
I did not.
Because like as I'm going down, I'm starting to death.
Navena, you're up. Rocky, you're on deck.
Oh, great. Okay.
Any spells that you had up are gone.
You don't mean that.
I mean,
I mean,
he's like, I get up from the dead and cast Black Lightning Bolt.
I wish you couldn't let me cast Black Lightning Bolt. You're gonna go.
I kind of feel bad now I didn't let you cast Black Lightning
You
Bolt.
hit me for 90 damage. She's like, no.
You
Black
hit me
Lightning
for
Bolt.
like 66 last turn.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I'll shut up when you shut up.
All right, that's fine.
Well, I was gonna turn him into a T-Rex, but
I'll be a death T-Rex.
He's a dead T-Rex.
yeah, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, the rats are still irritating me, so I can't line up the
Kidding
squishy
me,
thing
rats.
and the rats. So I'm just going to
You
aim.
can. You just have to hit open.
He's already down. He's laying flat.
Well, I'm. Eh. Oh, I might be able to. I guess.
It's been a while since I've knocked him down, guys.
It's only been 3 weeks.
He's kind of been getting his
It's
confidence
okay.
up.
Yeah. We're giving so much shit.
Next week it'll be Rocky. Like I pick on every one of you guys different every week.
I feel like
Okay,
it's
since he is.
been Rocky.
You guys hit the
I don't
fucking
think-
hardest.
All right. I'm just gonna hit the
We don't
rat.
have Black Lightning going. It's not saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, not yet.
I'm gonna lightning bolt just the rats because if I try to hit both of them, I'm definitely gonna hit him even if he's on the ground.
All right, deck save. 14.
I think that's a miss. Nope, 16.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. What are you hitting with the lightning bolt? The rats?
Just the rat.
You got it. Go ahead and roll for damage.
That was 30.
30. You got it.
And
You notice that the swarm of rats, there looks to be about half of them are now still left.
okay. And would this be cover or is this like?
That's a building. You could get on the other
Alright.
side of it if you wanted to.
Let's do that.
That is like a little bridge above, like a walkway that goes above. It's almost like a little boardwalk, so you could walk underneath of it.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to.
Nobody told you to roll it yet. Jesus Christ. Kermit.
Yeah.
All right. We'll move my broken sword there, and I'm going to attack.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
A lot of things. Question is,
Are
what
the rat
isn't
people
wrong?
actually-
Pretty much.
When the
I'm gonna
producer looks
attack
at you
the
and goes,
squishy thing with my
"Think
broken
you're
sword.
done."
You got it.
17 plus
17
things.
hits.
Um,
I'm a natural.
it's fine, guys. It's fine. It's fine.
The producer's like, as long as everybody don't die, we're good.
That's 12 damage.
Finish it off.
What?
Are you serious?
The pink guy?
The pink guy?
You did 42 damage. He had 44 hit points.
Oh.
If you'd have hit with the second hit, you'd have killed him. And you'd still be.
The rats were the bigger threat than he was.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Well, he missed with almost all of his
I think it
ranges.
was Black Lightning.
I should have that guy. I actually should have moved up and hit you guys with his melee attacks. They were way better. Clearly, I hit you for like 20 some damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he had 2 hit points left.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So this is my construct is a broken broadsword, and it just starts chopping at it, trying to chop off limbs, and just happens to hit something vital, and it goes down.
Nice. I like it.
Oh.
You guys can please remove the not beholder from the table.
Beholder.
And then it popped her head out.
Why are you looking at me all mad?
And then it popped her head out like, wait, did that just happen?
You should learn to hit harder.
Have you tried doing better?
All right.
Actually, I have pencil. I didn't roll for that last time. So should I do it twice?
Mhm.
All right.
She's
the
probably
last-
not going to do much.
No.
That means she
she's
doesn't do
not.
anything.
And for this time, it's
Same
again.
thing.
That's fine. I didn't really want her to do anything.
So that's going to be Rocky's turn. You were holding your action until.
Well, I think I did, so.
Okay. Well, you were holding your action to do Channel Divinity for it being Rocky's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off because
Okay.
big guy's dead. I was gonna use on that guy, so.
That it from you?
Yes.
For your held action,
Well, I think that's all I could have done.
Rocky, you're up.
So.
All right. So we got an Elven that's down, and we got a pack of rats that are looking half as bad.
Yeah, there's about half as many rats in the swarm.
All right. I will wing at the rat.
I like it.
Give him a hug.
Give them a hug.
Give him the schmoke.
See, I told you guys. All you had to do is give him a hug. with
That
the
would
sword.
be a crit with Scoff Frog, so it hits the rats. I
think
can
it's
use my
jealousy.
bonus action to move the hex to the rats.
I smell something in the air. It's jealousy. I think.
What is that?
Why does it smell like roast beef in here?
18 damage on the first swing.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. This is nice. I always forget to cast it.
I know.
It's a nice.
I'm not gonna tell you to cast it.
And then that was another critical straw frog.
Man, there it is again. It smells like Arby's up in this bitch.
Damn.
6, 9, 14 damage on the second swing.
How much?
14.
That's exact damage.
So I feel like with my sword, I come down and cut like one of the rats in half. But I've kind of got the sword with him. I've got the other rats kind of like cornered off. So I'm going to just give him a boot and just squish him, pop his brain out. Nice. How y'all doing?
Love it.
Bastards. I hate rats.
That is going to drop your group out of combat. Skriznitz, it is your turn.
So Skriz is gonna walk over to. No, Ervin, why do you have to die again? I will give you the healing touch, and he basically teabags his face for the healing. He's like, healing word, teabag, and he squats over his
T-bone
face.
him again.
He does the Tebow. He's like Tebow. I don't know who Tebow is, but I heard he was a good goblin. He was the Tebow was a goblin cleric. Tebow, and he Tebows. Instead of Tebow, his name was Teabag. So he goes Teabag, and he teabags.
Tebow Teabaggins.
He teabags Elvin to give him first level. Just enough to heal him. And yeah, I got 4. 4 plus 4, you get an 8. 8 more. But he's like, yeah, it's like, the cleric teabag goblin.
Okay.
And I teabag it.
Since there is no one in any sort of immediate danger, we're going to end the session here tonight. If there are any concentration spells you're wanting to keep up, keep those up. Is anybody under any other weird conditions that I need to remember?
I'm going to level.
I just got the
Yeah.
protection
My bird
protection
is-
from.
Make sure you don't take any more homebrew spells.
That motherfucker was on there. I was like so fucking excited. I was
He's like, yeah,
you
Black
fucked
Lightning.
him.
Bolt."
I fucked him. Sorry.
And then he died the next round. This is kind of your fault.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll bring it back up.
we will be back next week
Just a good old shrew.
doing more adventures in Ravnica, finding out what happened to the Izzet and Niv Mizzet.
Oh, we know what happened. They got fucked.
Anyway, we're out of here. Have a good night, everybody.
They got teabagged.
God, that felt like the longest 4 rounds of combat ever, didn't it?
That was pretty.